Sitawa! Congrats on getting first today. Congratulations. Hi, Frisk. How are you? Sitara! Congrats! How are you? How are you all doing? Happy Shmonday Monday! Hi, Blake. Sitar Thief! Thief! You could do... says... Oh, Steel Tara is good. Ooh. Steel Tara is really good. I'm a fan. That first was mine. You're not allowed to be smart. Smart Tara! Smart Tara. That's good. I'm a big fan. How are you all doing? Happy Shmonday Monday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to be distracted from the news cycle today. So, no one bring up Canadian politics today. That's all I ask. Do not bring up Canadian politics. I will cry. So, yeah. I'm so demotivated. Honestly, mood. That is such a mood. Oh, stream. Oh, okay. Closed captions are now on. Okay. I almost forgot to turn on closed captions today. I opened the tab, but I didn't actually turn them on. And normally opening the tab means I turned it on. So good thing I checked that tab. Good thing I checked. How are you all doing? Yeah, happy Monday. I hope we're doing good. It's been a hot minute. It's been since Wednesday last week. Oh gosh. GZ! Thank you for the prime. Oh my goodness. I wish you luck, Canada. I hope so too. Otherwise, we're in for a long 4 years. I'm really hoping that there are smart people out there that are strategic voting. I really hope so. Thank you for the Prime, GZ. How are you? For 26 months. That is a long time. You guys can't be as America's choice. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be fine. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it because if I find out in the middle of the stream what the election results are, I'll be upset. And so, I don't want to talk about it. I want to put it behind me and find out tomorrow. Hi, Aether. How are you? Welcome. How's it going? Good gamble, Aether. That was an excellent gamble. That was very good. Good job. Happy Monday, Aether. How was everyone's weekend? What did you all do this past weekend? Hopefully it was a good time. Hopefully. Yeah. Had my recital. Oh, yeah, Satara. I got to watch that. How was that? It went really well. Oh, good. Yay. I'm happy to hear. Got to sneak watch it for a small minute. You watched it? Did you like it? I did. I did like it. I didn't watch the full thing. I got maybe halfway through, I think. Yeah, halfway through looking at the VOD. But I will watch the rest of it afterwards. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Did you celebrate after? Did you have like a celebratory dinner? Bam, 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 bam. That's a good song. Very good. I'm good, just relaxing. Had a gyro. Ooh, yummy. I love gyros. They're very good. My parents ordered a cake and we had reception. Oh, nice! What kind of cake? Do tell. I'm so curious. I want to know the cake. Cake is delicious. I had a cake this past weekend. I had dulce de leche. Oh, goodness. Hi, Alcade. How are you? Welcome. Jade, the VTuber drama. Oh my gosh. Hi, green fishes. Alcade, are we going to talk about the VTuber drama? Alcade, I was gone all weekend, and I woke up this day, or today. I woke up today learning about it. I literally watched like 7 YouTube videos today, like recapping it. Did a Pokemon Crystal Clear 16/16 run on Friday. This was done in one sitting in a bit over 12 hours. Work Saturday. Oh shit. Sunday. Ooh. Sounds like it was a busy weekend, GZ. I'm doing well, Jay. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear, GZ. Monday, April 28th of the year of our Lord. Yes, that is the day I found out about the Cinder drama. Can be redeemed by supporting me. Hi, Cereal. How are you? Happy Monday. How was your weekend, Cereal? Do tell. I gotta go. Bye, green fishes. Thanks for popping in with the raid with Alcade. Thanks for doing that. Let's do a quick shout out for Alcade. Alcade / shout out. Alcade. There we go. Part of me still loves Cinder, but a part of me is disappointed. I think, to me, it's very, like... To me, it's very sad. Like, I have no dog in this fight. But hearing... Like, okay, I'm not a big fan of Bao. Like, Bao is like, I don't know her personally, right? I don't know her personally. She seems okay. I'm not a big fan of her content. But hearing her cry and hearing, like, the betrayal is, like, so devastating. It's, like, so sad. Like, I just can't imagine doing that, you know? Oh. GZ, did you sit for 12 hours without going to the bathroom? I mean, you were speedrunning, so you kind of had to, I guess. There's an ad break, chat. It was good. Played some Fields of Mystria yesterday and really enjoyed it. Today, my sister bought a used SUV, so I had to do some extra driving to get people home while it's not insured. Oh, wow. But my sister loves it. Ooh, I'm happy to hear that, Cereal. I am very happy to hear that your sister loves the car. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Sounds like it was a busy weekend. Yup, Jay, I did. Wow. Oh my gosh, GZ. The commitment! The commitment, GZ, is crazy. Oh my goodness. Commitment. You committed to it, and then you did it. I hope you had fun. That's the most important part, is that you had fun. So, you know. Yeah, Alcade, are we gonna talk tea or what? Are we gonna talk tea? Okay, chat. With that will be our starting subject today. Hi, Zam. How are you? How are you, Zam? How was your day? Happy Monday. Hopefully it was a good time. Matt is here too. Oh, hi, Matt. Oh, hi, Henny. Hi. I literally just saw y'all. That's crazy. To think I literally saw y'all. Like, literally 24 hours-ish ago. That's crazy. I just want things to go back to normal. I just want all my VTubers back. I will happily watch Sydney and Bowen. All of them. Aw, Frisk. It's okay. At least I didn't have pink eye this time this run. Oh my gosh, GZ! That's good. Cinder living up to her name. It's crazy, Alcade. I just don't understand how someone can do that, you know? I don't get it. Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, chat, do you wanna... Ball check! Do you want a ball check real quick? Check your balls. Make sure they're not inflated. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Is that ball check redeem is like 2 years old or 3 years old or something. That's crazy. Like, that's an old-ass redeem right there. But, yeah, I just can't believe that. Her boyfriend Red started this whole mess. I don't think he started it, Frisk. If I'm being honest, Frisk, I think it was both of them. I don't think he would have done that if he didn't have the go-ahead from her. Oh, Sophie's here. Hi, Sophie. The boyfriend was the scapegoat? Yeah, the boyfriend was the scapegoat. I definitely think the boyfriend was the scapegoat, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Everyone calling her out and blaming the boyfriend. Calling her out and blaming the boyfriend. I do think that it was, like, a very, like, lowball apology. Because, like... Yeah, like, the thing is like... it's very textbook, like, don't do this in an apology 101. I don't understand. Oh, I want this. I want this one. I just don't understand how, like, I don't get how one can look at all of the apologies in the world of YouTuber slash influencer apologies, and like the number one thing that you shouldn't do is say, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, but like people keep making that mistake, and it's not even in like the realm of like YouTuber slash influencer apologies. It's like apologizing in general, you know? Saying, I'm sorry you feel that way is a shitty apology. What you should say instead is, I'm sorry that my actions caused this. You know, I'm sorry that I did this to you. It's a better apology, you know? There have been times in the past where I have said, like, I'm sorry I made you feel this way. Like, hopefully not in recent memory. But it's like changing the language that's important, you know? Changing that language shows sincerity. Cheesy. Reminds me when you got canceled. When did I get canceled? Oh yeah, Satara canceled me. That's true. I believe both Red and Cinder because Red shouldn't have known what she was doing was terrible. I agree with that. They both should have known what they were doing is terrible. Okay, for those that don't know, the drama that's going on right now. Real quick recap is like in the indie VTuber space, there's like a general accepted circle of large VTubers that are like the top indie VTubers, right? Like that's Iron Mouse. Like, okay, Iron Mouse is technically a corpo VTuber, but VJojo is kind of weird like that. So I would consider like Iron Mouse, Shy Lily, you know, Silver Veil, Buff Puff, like those, there's like that Numi. Like there's like the general accepted circle. Oh, Bao, I guess, is part of that. General accepted circle of large VTuber. Oh, hi, Kevin. Oh my god, I didn't know you were in here. Jesus Christ. Kevin? Oh, he left. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, there's a general accepted group of people that are like the top VTubers. And like, it is thought that they were all friends. Like, everyone thought that they were all friends. But it turns out that one of them is really mean. I hate Wait, why does Henny hate Iron Mouse? Ooh, what is the tea there? I don't really watch Iron Mouse's content. The one VTuber that I listed that I watch consistently is Shy Lily. That's the one VTuber of that list I watch consistently. Anyway, there's a VTuber named Cinder, and turns out Cinder was like really, really mean to her friends behind the scenes. To the point where like she sabotaged a lot of shit behind the scenes of her friends. Like she would be like there's this one example that people keep bringing up, which I guess I'll use as an example, is Bao the Whale had a new outfit planned, and had an artist named Nano do the commission for like the VTuber model, and then Cinder went to Nano and it was like, hey, we want you to be the exclusive artist for Cinder, because if you do art for other people, that actually devalues your art and makes you less valuable. And so Nano was like, hey, that's like not nice. But basically Nano got manipulated to cancel a bunch of commissions in favor of Cinder. So she canceled like Bao's outfit commission, she canceled Silver Veil's other outfit commission. There was a bunch of stuff that Nano canceled for Cinder. And then like after a while of thinking about it, Nano was like, hey, this isn't cool. And so Nano went to Cinder and Heiwa was like, hey, this isn't nice. And then they like manipulated her again to be like, oh, we didn't say to cancel those commissions. We just like heavily suggested it. And so anyway, it was a whole big thing, and a whole bunch of people were like, yeah, Cinder's actually like a piece of shit behind the scenes. And people were like, oh, okay. And then Cinder put out an apology and was like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I blame my boyfriend. And that was basically the gist of the apology, was I'm sorry you feel that way. It's my boyfriend's fault. He did this. And then that was it. That was literally the apology. And so she also cheated on her boyfriend too. I honestly don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, any kind of personal drama where it's like that kind of stuff, like, oh, my mom is, you know, blah, 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 or this happened and this happened. I don't care about that. You know, it's like more so the professional relationships that I care most about in this drama. Is like, it's kind of nasty, you know? Also, it was one of those situations where the manager was actually her boyfriend. See, I don't care about that. Personally, I don't care about that. Like, if your manager is your boyfriend, honestly, that's probably the best person to be your manager. Because your boyfriend probably knows you better than, you know, a stranger could, right? And probably knows, like, what you want more. And, like, because he's your boyfriend, you can talk to him about what you want, right? Like, shit like that doesn't surprise me, because it makes sense. Whereas, like, the whole bullshitting of, like, I didn't know my boyfriend did this is, like, come on. Come on. That's the thing that, like, gets me, is, like, the thing about managers being boyfriends or girlfriends, like, it makes sense. That actually happens a lot in, like, media. Like, if you go to, especially, I'm not saying this is, like, right or wrong, right? But when you go to, like, child actors, usually child actors, their managers are their parents, right? Like, that is usually how it goes behind the scenes. Or when, like, for example, Ninja, which used to be, shade, one of the biggest streamers of all time, his manager is his wife. Like, the person that manages his brand as Ninja is his wife. And so, managers being significant others doesn't surprise me. And so, it makes sense, because that is the person that you work closest to. That is the person that, like, gets your brand, gets your intention, who gets all of that, who manages Mr. Beast. I think it's his mom. I think Mr. Beast's manager, or at least part of his management team, is his mom and his dad. Like, those kind of, like, familial relationships in management, it makes sense. Like, Gerard the Completionist, for example, he got in shit for it, but Gerard the Completionist, the CEO of his company was his dad and his brother. Like, that shit just happens. And so, the manager being the boyfriend, like, whatever. I don't give a shit about that. But it is the bullshit of, I didn't know my manager / boyfriend was doing this, is the thing that's stupid about that apology. Because, like, come on. Like, that's the thing that's dumb. Is like, you can't say that the wool was pulled over your eyes, because that kind of relationship is so common in the entertainment industry, to the point where, like, it makes sense, though. Exactly, Alcade. Like, anyway, that's how I feel about that. Anyway, I hope Cinder's mom and dad are disappointed in her. I don't want to bring other people's family into it. At the end of the day, her actions are her actions, and she has to sit with them. But, yeah. Alkate, to answer your question, I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast's, like, company is, like, obviously there's other people involved, but, like, his mom and his dad, I think, have a very heavy hand in his brand. Like, it just happens. It just happens. It is what it is. That's the entertainment world. That's how Nepo babies start in industry. Is usually the mom or the dad is someone uber famous, and the kids just have these connections, and you know who's managing those connections? Their parents! Most likely. Like, 80% of the time, it's their parents. Their parents are usually the manager. And so, yeah. That's the life, chat. That's the tea. That's a T. I want to know why Henny hates Iron Mouse. That's actually funny. Oh, I missed that message from Zam. We looked up Shy Lily and Google asked us to search safe search on. Oh yes, Shy Lily does a lot of stuff. Adult stuff. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Cinder is expected so much from her. That's fair. You hate Iron Mouse too. Wait, why is there so many? Why is there so many haters of Iron Mouse? I'm not. Like, I don't watch Iron Mouse's content. I'm not super particular. I'm just curious. I'm curious about it. I just want to know, like, why? Because of the company she keeps? But, like, what about them? Like, I feel like, you know, for me personally, if you don't like somebody, it's okay. Connor, I hate Niji Sanji people. Niji Sanji people are beyond obnoxious. Is it just like the whole company as a whole, Alcade? They give me the bad vibe feeling. I think, you know, you don't have to mess with their content. At the end of the day, you watch what you watch. If you don't like them, then you don't like them. Anyway, I don't know where Kevin went. I don't know where he went.
I've been waiting for you to finish your talking period.
Hi, Kevin. Yes, I'm about to start the game. That's why I was asking where you were. I don't know who any of these people are. Valid. Hey, okay, let me pause the music.
Once upon a time, there was a god
and
named
then let me
Duma
share
and a
my
goddess
screen
named
to
Milla,
Kevin.
who fought each other bitterly for
Hi,
fame.
Otter. How are you?
Hey,
Happy Monday.
Duma have to fight so much?
That Jay Kirsten streamer's pretty cool. Hey, I know that Jay Kirsten streamer. She's pretty
Let's
cool.
promise we'll never end up like that. Okay?
Where is...
Yeah.
Yes. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good, Otter. I'm doing good. Oh, let me remove... Where is that? Remove this. There we go. How are you, Kevin? How was your day?
It was fine.
It was fine? Why are you so quiet? Hold on.
I don't know.
Chat, can you hear him? He's pretty quiet on my end.
Not my fault you muted me.
I muted you?
To 0. Fucked up.
Very quiet? Okay, hold on. Is your mouth, not to ask, but is your microphone close to your face? Kevin?
Yeah, it's as close as it usually is.
Is that better,
It increased
chat?
the gain.
Here. This looks
But
better.
the gain also hasn't changed.
Is this better, chat? Is this better?
Is it better, chat? Is it better?
It's good, I guess? Okay. Alright, Kev. To bring you up to speed, I'm at the part where I can play either character at once.
Oh crap, I didn't watch the recap.
Oh my god, Kevin.
I was busy.
Okay. Recap.
Don't worry about it. No, just keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
I'm gonna play as Celica first today. Enemy squad awaits.
How did I not watch the recap?
Were you busy that day? You were in stream. You were in the chat briefly.
I'm not going to be able to answer. I'm asking myself.
Oh.
I don't have an answer.
Quiet, everyone.
No, I did watch this.
You did?
I guess I didn't watch the very, very end of it.
Okay. Speaking of hate, what do you hate, Alcade? I hate that Expedition 33 game. Why, Alcade? I've heard good things about it.
Probably best to avoid them. Let's go around that
I need
way.
the tea. It looks so... Is that literally the only reason why, Alcade?
But Celica, look! Huh?
What's going on?
Okay, it looks like I only watched half of it, so I missed the ending half. So I was like, yeah.
I was very proud of myself on that last half, Kevin. You missed it.
More of Grief's
I never got around to it.
Sag. Even Alma and Celica look better
As
than
a
that
fun
game.
fact, I left the state to surprise Zamir. Like 2 days after. And I was prepping for that the day before.
True.
I was busy.
Have a good lurk, Cereal.
And then also I just got back from that.
True. Rate your trip out of 10, Kevin. Of surprising
10,
Zamir. 10?
11.
10 out of 10, 11? 11 out of 10? 12 out of 10?
13.
13 out of 10?
14.
14 out of 10?
15.
15 out of 10?
Perfect. Play the game.
Let's go, everyone.
Zamir, what would you rate the trip out of 10? Is this the boss? Ah, crap. Oh my god, we're split up! Valbar. Home on the range. Chat! Oh my gosh, chat!
On the range.
Chat, I have to tell you this crazy
Real.
thing that happened this past weekend. I guess I can finally talk about it now. I can finally talk about this because I haven't been able to talk about it because it was a surprise. So, for the reason why I didn't stream on Friday was because I was actually out of the country. I was visiting Zamir. It was Zamir's birthday last week. Everyone wished Zamir happy belated birthday. And it's because I canceled her. And so, as a result, I guess Genny can be here, but I don't want to... I kind of want to put her with the two strongest people. I feel like Kamui would actually be better here. Yeah, so it was a surprise. Zamir didn't know that I was coming. Or that a bunch of people were coming, actually. Like, Kevin included. Like, no one... Okay, and also Kevin didn't know that I was coming. I also surprised Kevin. He didn't know that I was also gonna be there. The only person, or the only two people that knew where I was there was Matt and Henny. Those were the only two people that I told. And so, as a funny haha, I surprised Zamir in his house. They all went out to dinner. The cheesecake incident. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you all, like, I can't believe I started streaming. I didn't talk about this. I landed in Seattle, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna land in Seattle, and then I am going to wait in Zamir's house without them being present. I'm going to wait in Zamir's house so he doesn't know, because he doesn't know that I'm there, and Henny, like, left the front door open. So that way I'm able to get into the house. So I waited in Zamir's house for like 2 hours by myself, just in the dark, with 2 cats, cause, yeah, I didn't know where else to hide, and, I'm gonna travel this way and try and meet up with them, and then I'm gonna keep Bowie here. Oh, Bowie can talk here. The reason why I waited in the house for so long is because, Zam and Matt wanted to... Oh yeah, everyone wished Matt happy birthday too. It was Matt's birthday last week. Zam and Matt wanted free cheesecake at the restaurant that they were at.
They won a free cheesecake.
They won a free cheesecake because it was their birthday. Hi Ewan, how are you? And so they were waiting for like 40 minutes for this cheesecake to arrive. Basically, the server told them that, you know what, you're not that important compared to this really big table. We're gonna make their food first before yours, even though you only ordered 2 cheesecakes. We're gonna serve like this other party of like 50 million people before you. And so they were sitting at the restaurant for like 40 minutes waiting for this damn cheesecake. And then meanwhile, I'm in their house, sitting in the dark. Oh yeah, you're right, I need to add the videos. Finally, they start heading over. and I can hear them at the door, and they come in, and I'm hiding behind the couch. Zamir, you still haven't eaten that cheesecake? Bro.
Well,
Why?
I feel like an
Hi,
idiot for
Pokemon
waiting.
girl. How are you?
That's fucked.
That is fucked.
Why
Why aren't
going
you?
bad? We waited an hour
Yeah,
for that
you waited
cheesecake.
an hour for that cheesecake and you haven't eaten it yet? Henny, I am very mad. I'm mad too. What the frick? How come you haven't eaten that damn cheesecake yet? Jesus Christ. Jesus. I'll take his cheesecake. So, finally, I'm okay, imagine me, Jay, in the dark, hiding behind their couch, waiting for them to come in. Finally, they come in. And I scare them. I pop out of the couch and I'm like, well, 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 happy of you to join us today. That's what I say. And Zamir, like, screams.
You did not say that.
Did I not say that? What did I say? I thought that's what I said.
I was asleep. Maybe you did say that. I don't think you said that, though.
I'm 99% sure I at least said, well, well, well.
Someone clip review it. I can't believe that actually happened. That sounds fake.
I said, well, 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 happy of you to join
Also, I am
us.
no longer mad about the cheesecake. I'm over it. I've gotten my sleep now.
And then, Zamir screams because there's a stranger in his house. And Kevin...
No, there's a shadowy... No, not a stranger. A shadowy figure.
Oh, yeah, he described me as a shadowy figure in his house. Which is crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. And then meanwhile, in the video, you can also see Kevin, who is also very... Oh, frick, there's a guy there. Shit. I didn't even see that guy. A shadowy figure popped up behind his couch, and then there's Kevin, who's like, who the hell is that? And then, yeah, I got to surprise Zamir. And that was fun. That's such a Kevin thing to say. You didn't say that. Than to say, I don't know, when you ask what you did say. That is a very Kevin thing.
That sounds way too formal to have been something Kirsten said.
Kevin, I was...
On surprise.
Kevin, I was sitting in the dark for 2 hours. I had time to stew over it, okay? I had time to stew.
Okay.
Okay? Give me that. Come on. Kevin, shut the... I literally...
Zamir, I can't believe you'd say that, Zamir.
I had 2 hours to stew over it because, like, I didn't think about, like, what I was gonna say. Like, I wasn't gonna say, like, because it, like, you know, yelling surprise is kind of lame. You know, I didn't want to say, oh, surprise! Like, this is lame. So, I decided...
Alright, well... Now I'm gonna have to review this myself.
Yes, I will upload the video.
If I was dumb.
I will upload it. I'll upload the footage, the proof of what I did.
The crimes you committed.
The crimes I committed. Breaking into someone's house. I can't remember where this story is going. Anyway, that was Thursday night at like 10 p.m. When did we watch the movie? Was that Friday night? Oh, we can't go this way. We can't even go past the sand.
Yeah, that was Friday.
On Friday night, we did a movie night. And we were trying to figure out what to watch for the movie. Or actually, it was already decided. We were gonna watch Home on the Range, Chicken Little, and Meet the Robinsons. We watched Home on the Range, and chat, I'm gonna tell you... Hi, Seven! How are you? Chat, Home on the Range is actually an awful movie. I don't know what's happening. I'm explaining where I was the past 4 days, Pokemon Girl. I'm explaining where I was the past 4 days, because I've been gone. I have been not here. Man, I didn't think that we couldn't go this way. That's really disappointing. Can we go across the bridge? Like, is that possible? Did I move everything? I did. Okay. Valbar is gonna get a lot of experience over there. Where have you been, Loka? I was in Seattle, 7. I was visiting Zamir and Matt for their birthday. And also surprising Kevin. Because Kevin didn't know I was going to be there. Oh, you came in on well. Oh, Pokemon Girl. I was saying for well. I was... Okay, imagine me, Pokemon Girl. Me, Jay, in the dark, in Zam's house, without him knowing that I was there. Hiding behind his couch, trying to figure out what to say when I pop out behind the couch. And I didn't want to do like a, oh, surprise! Because that's lame. So I was thinking of what to say. And so I said... Well, so I decided the thing that I was going to say is, well, so happy for you to join us, or something like that. I said something like that. And, yeah, that was the thing that I said to surprise Samir. Did you answer how was traveling? I was distracted, sorry. Oh, it was okay, Sitara. It was okay. I feel like my traveling experience is a story for another time. I don't want to talk about it publicly right now.
What do you mean by okay?
It was a time.
Sure.
I don't want to talk about
okay,
it publicly. I don't want to talk about it right now because it makes me sad thinking about it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's like a Wednesday stream story. That's a Wednesday stream story. Kill! Die. Man, I hope Katria doesn't die. Holy shit, there's so many enemies over here. Okay. Let's get Bowie to actually kill this guy. And then we'll
Note
get
that you are playing on
Celica.
Classic, and therefore NPCs dying usually mean they do die permanently.
Oh, okay. So it's fine if she does die.
Okay, and what does she say after the well?
Thank you, Zam. See, Zam understand. See, Zam got me. If no one got me, Zam got me. What was Kevin's reaction?
Yeah.
I replayed that video multiple times, and Kevin, he has like a... He had this face. And then
You
he
aren't
had...
on camera.
I know, he had... I'm writing it in chat. He had that face, and then he had a... And then he had a this face. And then he had a this face.
How did I do that with my eye?
That's the tired smile. That's me representing your tired smile. Because you had a tired smile. Because you were tired. And you wanted to die.
Accurate.
Yes, 7, you're right. That was his face. You're right. How did you know, 7? It's like you were there. Plot twist, 7 was actually there. Okay. Alright. Man. Can't cross this way. Can we cross this way? Wait here? This is bullshit. Gotta be careful of May. I'm really worried that, like, she'll die.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look too good for her.
Yeah.
But
there's nothing I can do.
Well, so this might be a case where you need to try this chapter again, but turtle less. Because you really need to be a lot more assertive in attacking these enemies if you want to prevent Katria from dying. Katria.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, I think that can she heal? No, what does this do? Illusionary soldiers, 8 max. Maybe not. Doesn't really do anything for us. I guess you can heal. Sure. In a way, whenever I have tacos, I put cheese in a taco shell and basically make a cheese quesadilla. You know what? That's peak Pokemon Girl. That's peak. Was the food good? Yeah, wait, Kevin, was the food at the restaurant good where you got the cheesecake? Was it at least delicious? That's good.
Okay, the claim was that you said, well, happy of you to join us.
Yes.
And that does not sound real.
That does not.
The well apparently is.
Yeah, see, that because I told you. I
also said I was tired. You might have said that.
See? Who do you think I was?
Review what happened on screen because I feel like I'm being gaslit into a more aggressive position than I initially put out.
Oh, okay, I gotta restart the level. Ah!
I just wanted to...
Man, that's hard. Why didn't she run away like the other girl? I was tired. You might have said that after you said you did.
That's called walking it back. I said it immediately after I said she didn't say that.
So someone is in trouble. I did want to invoke trouble.
Streaming is a live chain of thought. Speaking as I think, I'm sorry that I said my positions and then changed them as I said the sentence. I'm not sorry, actually. That was a lie.
Kevin!
I'm walking that back.
Okay, I'm just gonna start from the beginning, because...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fuck that. Okay. Okay! Zam better take his keyboard away from me before he gets his account suspended. Maybe Leon can help over here on this side. And then have Valbar.
Leave it to me.
Like, okay, what do you recommend, Kevin? Like, do you recommend that... Because, like, this is a lot of steps, right, to go here. Like, I could have...
Yeah, well, you don't need to go there. You need to route the enemies, right?
Yeah. But, like, I guess what I'm asking is, like, because what I did is I put Valbar here to block this
Yeah, on the choke point.
Yeah.
So you're turtling, right?
Yes.
You need to get rid of the enemies faster, though.
Right.
When you're turtling, it slows the battle down a lot.
Right.
Because the point of turtling
I see what you're saying.
is that
Because you
you're
can only attack
lowering
one at a
the
time.
amount of
I see.
people they can attack
I see what you're
and
saying.
damage.
I see what you're saying.
So
what you're saying is I
enemies pile
shouldn't
up.
turnal, is what you're saying. I should, like,
Yeah.
maybe go
Well,
here.
no, so you should still go there because that's where the enemies are. But you shouldn't block that
like
bridge.
this.
You should try to get... Oh, no, keep going further in.
Well, that's
Like, go
blocked,
up.
though.
Yeah, well, yes, but you need to push into the enemies.
But that's what I was
instead of staying
trying. I was
over.
trying that. But, like, once...
And you need to use
'Cause
Annie
one-
and the bow guy and Valbar to try to clear the bridge so you can push Valbar further
Okay, I
in.
see what you're saying.
Genny and how do I not Leon? Genny and Leon might not be strong enough, like DPS, to actually help you push in through the bridge.
Right.
But
okay, so what you're saying is I should do what I did here, because that's kind of what I did here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm ready
Okay.
for anything.
I would guess that since May is your highest DPS thing I think you have besides Celica,
Yeah.
he might be your best option on that top right side for
May here.
like helping you push in. But you can't do that on this attempt because you'd have to go back to yeah.
I see. Okay. By the way, less than 40 days until Switch 2. Is it really? That's so fast. I miss Gura, Jay. I'm sure Gura needs the rest, Frisk. Like, Gura is a great content creator, but it sounds like she is extremely burnt out. And so I'm glad that she'll be getting the rest that she needs. Ooh, 7, here, I got you. Add point, Chaobot?
It's all right, really.
Add points at Frisk. Or not Frisk, 7. What am I doing? 2,000 or 4,800. Enjoy, 7. Enjoy. There we go. I never burn out. I'm also not very prone to burn out myself. Like, I just need like a day or two to get over it, and then I'm usually fine. But I know not a lot of people are like that.
I mean, you also pace yourself a lot when it comes to content creation.
That's true. You're right. I don't push myself super hard. I just
you have to
vibe.
imagine if you're going full-time content creation,
yeah.
you're working effectively 60 to 80 hours a week on
true.
content creation.
You're right.
And you don't do that.
That's true. That's true. I already watched this. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, oopsies. Oh my god, I missed. Wow, that's terrible.
Feeling good.
Okay.
I think that's why, you know, if you do burn out, because you can still burn out, it's a shorter recovery period, right?
Yeah, yeah. Miss. Miss. Nice, Bowie. The boss! Okay. Yeah, that's true. Everyone's situation's different. I think for Gura, like, she's already a super introverted person. And she's also, like, not a big fan of how big her fan base is. And so I feel it's understandable that, you know, she's effectively leaving, right? Prepare yourself. Whoa, a crit. We can push up, Kevin.
There you go.
Push up, push up.
Now, the reason I said May would be good for this is because she can strike from 3 tiles away without you using, like, now you can essentially only hit that guy with
I see
Leon.
What you're saying. Yeah.
So if Leon could get that kill, then you could fully move up, right? Oh, and maybe he can.
Let's see.
Actually, that's surprising.
Die. Die. Oh, we get to move up, Kevin.
There you go.
Sick.
So now you block one of the places that Katria could be attacked from.
Like this.
Right? Yeah. And you can even get Genny in if needed to help heal the NPCs, because you can target NPCs with healing.
Okay. Thank you, 7. My situation is that I need more video games. I also need more video games, but video games are expensive. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay. Let's see if Bowie... Ugh. Ugh. Let's try. How was your weekend, 7? Did you get up to anything fun? Go Saber. Ooh, crit. Oh, I forgot to finish my story. Okay, chat. On Saturday, we watched... Or no, Friday. On Friday night, we watched, Home on the Range, which is an awful, awful film. For those that don't know, it's a film about a cow who... How would I describe the plot? It's about a cow who's trying to save her farm. She's trying to catch a bad guy from destroying her farm. And she succeeds with 2 other cows from her farm. And it's really weird because there's a lot of weird sexual jokes towards the cows. And it's just not a great movie overall. I wouldn't recommend watching it, to be honest. You could probably watch the Wikipedia page and get the same experience. And then we were so burnt out from watching that film that when we decided to watch Chicken Little afterwards, we watched Chicken Little at ×2 speed. And, like, there is a point in watching Chicken Little where I was like, maybe we're like 1/3 of the way into the film. And I was like, I just start laughing. Because I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why are we watching Chicken Little, which is a movie that we didn't even want to watch this film. We didn't even want to watch Chicken Little. Why are we watching it? There's no point in us watching a movie that we don't want to watch. Like, why? What was the point? And so, yeah.
I mean, I can answer that for you. Even though it's not necessarily my motivation. Like, I wasn't interested in it. But the reason was because they were watching all the Disney movies in order of their release. So,
but we skipped Brother Bear. But we skipped Brother Bear.
Yeah, and that's because Matt really wanted to watch Meet the Robinsons.
Why didn't we watch Why didn't we just watch Meet the Robinsons in the first place? Why didn't we just watch that film?
Break order.
If we're gonna break order and not watch Brother Bear, we might as well should have just watched Meet the Robinsons, which is the superior film.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm saying that's the reason. But yes, it was competing interests.
I see.
They basically, by doing both, screwed everything.
I see. Yeah. If the reason was to watch the films in order, then we should have watched Brother Bear, because Brother Bear is the
if the reason was to watch Meet the Robinsons,
and if the goal was to watch Meet the Robinsons, then we should have just watched Meet the Robinsons.
I would agree with that.
I'm being slandered. Matt, was this your fault? Was this your fault, Matt? Because I was very confused as to why. Yes! Did y'all watch Oliver and Company? That one's really good. Oliver and Company is very good. I agree. We did not watch that one. We should have just watched...
And none of us have been there for their Disney chronological grind.
I see.
But that's the reason that happened.
That's the reason that's what happened. I understand. Okay. Wait, can I move? I can. I can move around. Oh, but I'm
really the funny thing about time is you can allocate it however you want. So, like, we could have just hard committed karaoke and then hard committed movie on the next day. But I think movie night was regularly supposed to be Friday, and that was their routine.
I see.
Oh, I thought we skipped Brother Bear so we could watch Meet the Robinsons.
Oh. Wait,
right,
who made the order? Okay, who made the order now? Who? I need to know who decided it was a good idea to watch Home on the Range, because like that was actually same Henny. I wanted to watch Brother Bear. That is literally like the best film before Meet the Robinsons.
It wasn't that Matt said we should skip Brother Bear to watch Meet the Robinsons. It's that he said we shouldn't unskip Brother Bear because then we won't watch Meet the Robinsons. That's how I reached that.
I see. Well then. We should have just watched Brother Bear and Meet the Robinsons. Like if we had it my way and I knew the list, if I knew the list and I knew that that was the end goal, was to watch Meet the Robinsons, I would have just suggested we watch Meet the Robinsons and Brother Bear. Oh my god. Actually, I'm going to attack maybe this guy. Oh man, 1? Seriously? 7? Okay, we can kill this guy. Chicken Little's dad, like, in defense of Chicken Little's dad, Chicken Little was a bitch. Like, Chicken Little could have just been, like, I don't understand half of the shit that Chicken Little, like, his actions didn't make sense throughout the film. It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't understand why he did the things that he did.
I mean, he actively had the panel and was showing it to his friends.
Exactly! He literally had the panel.
He had the evidence in his hand.
He had the evidence in his hand, and instead of telling his dad, he decided to call his friends who already believe him. Like, his friends still believe, that's why they're his friends, because they still believe him. And then when they go downstairs into the, like, to get fish, when fish is, like, brought up into the sky and shit, like, instead of calling his dad and being like, hey, Dad, my friend is literally kidnapped right now in the sky. I have proof of it. It's that glow stick in the sky. He goes, it's bullshit. It's so dumb. And then he's surprised that no one believes him when he says, oh, like, there's that one scene, right? Where, like, Chicken Little is like, I need to move, hold on. There's that one scene where Chicken Little is like, look, everyone, the alien spaceship is at the baseball field. Like, we gotta go see, you know, he rings the bell to let the town know that the sky is falling and shit. And, like, you know, great. And then, like, he takes too long to, like, it's just so frustrating. And, like, then he's surprised that his dad is disappointed in him again. Like, of course your dad is disappointed in you again. You literally led the entire town again into a goose chase. Like, of course your dad's, like, I would be disappointed. Like, come on, bro. That's so, like, it's so frustrating. Like, like a week ago I had a dream of a Chicken Little sequel. What happened in the Chicken Little sequel 7? I'm trying to get all the red bricks on Lego Star Wars to complete the complete saga. Oh, nice, Pokemon girl. Are you close to finishing? Kevin, what would you rate Home on the Range out of 10?
1 yodel out of a hee hee.
Oh god. HM! Thank you for the raid! How are you? Thank you so much for the raid, HM. HM! I'm ranting about Chicken Little. In case you're wondering. Welcome, Raiders. Raiders, what do you think about Chicken Little? What would you rate the film? I'm watching some basketball right now, and there's a murder happening on the court. What happened, Alcade? Something else fell from the sky, this time at night, and Chicken Little falls again. And his dad's like, not again. Hi, Dizzy. Hi, HM. How are you? Welcome to stream, friends. Welcome. Die. Hey, y'all. Welcome, HM. How are you, Dizzy? Welcome as well. Yay, look at May. She did so well. What's the lore on Chicken Little? Hey, HM! I rewatched Chicken Little this past weekend, and Chicken Little is a little bitch. And I hate him, and it's no wonder that everyone hates Chicken Little. It's such a terrible, awful film. My god. I just don't understand why that film exists. Everyone's like, the dad's weird. But like, if you look at the sequence of events, the dad is completely justified throughout the entire film. Like, the dad's just human. Like, I understand.
I think,
what? Sorry, Kevin.
I think you might be misrepresenting public sentiment a little bit when you say everyone is like the dad's weird. I'm pretty sure a single person from chat said that, and it was 7.
But like everyone everyone thinks that though. Everyone thinks that. I'm like 99% sure that that was the public sentiment at the time. I mean, granted, it's been a really long time since I've watched the film. He is crazy though, but like it's understandable why he's crazy. It's understandable, cause like, you know, like imagine, like, okay, I'm trying to like, I am well, I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, Dizzy. I'm doing good. I'm just crashing out over Chicken Little, you know, average Monday. Okay, think of the series of events. Before the film starts, there's an incident where Chicken Little rings the town square and goes, "The sky is falling," right? And it turns out that it was just like some random ass bullshit. That the sky was falling. The sky wasn't actually falling. And everyone in the town... Now, I agree that the townsfolk are the villains. Like, they shouldn't have ostracized... That, well, like...
Oh, yeah,
they
he
shouldn't
got
have,
ostracized.
Yeah, he got ostracized really hard for one mistake. Like, the townsfolk basically... was like, "Chicken Little, you're a piece of garbage and you should not be alive." I'm exaggerating a little bit. No, I'm talking about before the film starts,
That's a good job with the battle.
Sorry, thank you. Before the film starts, Matt, there's an incident that happened already where Chicken Little's like, "The sky is falling," and then the town is like, "Fuck you, Chicken Little, the sky isn't actually falling. It's like, it was just random bullshit." But he was right after the fact. Like, it's not surprising that his dad is embarrassed about the incident, because it does, like, it like, you know, when you embarrass your parents in public because you're doing the Fortnite default dance in the middle of the mall, you know, your parents are human. Of course the dad is embarrassed by it because, like, it looks like his son is a damn liar, you know? Like, everyone has had this kind of experience where, like, you're
it's
embarrassed.
It's no one's fault that the panel
Yes, it's no one's fault that the panel was invisible. They didn't know at the time, but the resulting factor is human. It's just human reaction that the dad, you know, is a little bit embarrassed about Chicken Little and how he
kind of feels
this.
like a show with no... A villain is such a weird word to use because it kind of feels like a movie with no villains.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I would say the town would be antagonistic in their very quick dismissal. Not dismissal of him. They were right to be entirely skeptical of him.
Yes.
But it doesn't... Like, the treatment of him is still...
The treatment of him is the thing that I think was wrong. Like, the treatment of how they ostracized Chicken Little.
Some degree of his treatment of not being trusted, where, you know, basically being a boy who cries wolf, makes sense.
Yes.
Like,
it makes sense. It makes sense that the dad is, like, skeptical, and then at the second time that they do it in the film, well, the second time that they do it, which is the first time in the film, but the second time in the lifetime in the universe of Chicken Little, like, the dad being disappointed that, like, oh, like, it is a natural reaction of, like, shit, my son has done it again, because, like, we as the audience know that Chicken Little isn't lying this time. We know that as the audience, but the dad doesn't know that. The dad is not aware that his son is telling the truth this time. And, like, yes, there is a lesson that the dad should have believed his son, but because of previous events and history, like, the Chicken Little's a kid, you know? Like, it's understandable that the dad doesn't believe the son a second time, because, like...
I don't think the lesson is that the dad should have believed his son. It's that they should have had a more open dialogue with each other on both ends.
You're right.
Rather than, you know, oh, the father should just believe his son.
Yes, because the
his
son, yeah,
says something.
like everyone's like, oh, the dad should have believed his son. Well, like, and like, but like, the point I'm making is like what Kev said is that like, it's understandable that the dad doesn't believe the son because a series of events have proved that like to the dad's point of view that Chicken Little is lying again, and so like I just hate like in the defense of the dad, like it's understandable why he had those reactions because of what happened in the universe of the film.
Wait,
and so
we didn't get to properly and they're gone.
Oh, bye Pala. Wait, we don't get them yet? That's bullshit.
Guess not.
That's bullshit. All right. Yay! Thank you for the good job. I'm going. Okay, Kevin, do you have a certain way of playing this? Like, what I've been doing.
No, I mean, I
far...
played this game once. I don't think there's a proper order to do them in.
Okay.
Do them
like,
how you want.
What I've been doing so far.
I'm sure you can't like clear the whole map as Celica and wrap around and meet Alm before he does a single battle. You probably just have to do all of their fights until you reach their end points.
Well, I get my question was like, is there a way? Because like I've been doing it.
Gio said something important.
Oh, literally go back to the village. Oh, that's the recruitment. Okay, thank God. Okay. Okay, because like I guess what I'm trying to say is like what I've been playing is Alm level, then Celica level, then Alm level, then Celica level. I know,
I'm
but
telling
like
you, there's no right way to do it.
Okay,
or that there probably is no meaningful impact.
Okay.
In how you do it.
That was my question. Was like
there could be that I don't know, but like that's my point.
Okay,
is that
okay.
You probably have to clear out everything on both sides.
Okay.
Eventually, regardless of how you do it. I think I did all of Alm and then all of Celica. But that's not... It's just because it's easier to keep track of what units you have and what they can do.
I see. Hi, Gio. Also, hi, Gio.
You know, I don't think that mattered.
Managed to dig up some additional information since then. Turns out our sister Est is being held.
There's my wife.
Grief. Your strength is beyond reproach.
You look, Gio, even your chat color, your username color is the same color as Pala.
If you're headed to Grief Citadel, perhaps you'd let us join you?
Yes. Pala. Can you join? Can you have Pala join you, but not Katria?
I see my sister is traveling with you. That's wonderful.
I assume so, since she didn't leave with you just now.
What happens if you recruit Katria first
I trust it's
over
all right
Pala?
if I accompany you as well.
Beats me. The dialogue probably changes slightly.
The path to Zofia Castle
Gio.
during that big earthquake. Sorry to rain on your thatch, but there's nothing for it.
A Dagon.
A Dagon.
A Dagon. Search for a dragon fillet. Yes.
Dagon fillet.
Sophia Harbor. Oh, oopsies. Okay. The wharf. Talk. Do I have coral fragments? Oh, I do. Yay. Oh, that's a herring. I was like, is that it? Ooh, what's that? A black pearl. Ooh. What does that do?
Maybe it sells for a lot. I don't know.
Okay.
Might be like one of those like mini side quest items or something.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to leave. Yes. Okay. Enemy paladin appeared to say his fortress. Oh, that's scary. Alright, let's do next. Anyway, what I was saying, the ultimate ending, is that Chicken Little is a stupid-ass movie, and you should not watch it if you like yourself. And that's all I'm saying. Don't watch it. It's a terrible film. Home on the Range is also terrible, but it's excusable because I feel like Disney made that movie with no intention of getting money. Like, there is no way that they thought that that was gonna be a best-selling film There's no way. Chicken Little, you can kind of feel like the commercialization of it, whereas Home on the Range, there's like it's pure like whatever kind of energy behind it. All right, who do we got? Clive, Claire, and Silk healing. Ray, Forsyth, Python. I guess this is fine. And my friends!
Yeah, similar to Alcade, I don't believe you.
I believe you when you make a tweet call posting how much you hate chicken. Done! Okay, fine. Here, I'm doing it right now on twitter.com.
Don't do it right now. Play the game.
Kevin, you can't challenge me like that and then expect me to not take on the challenge.
The challenge didn't include a time limit.
It really doesn't have much of an impact if you interchange between Alm's and Celica's army. Personally, I prefer to go as far as possible with the first one, with the others for the sake of pacing. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's easier to track what's going on in each story if you focus on one at a time.
I see.
Because they don't necessarily intersect frequently while they're separated.
Right.
This is medieval times, info travels slowly.
Right.
See, doesn't Paladin, Cavalier and Pegasus range feel crazy?
Yeah, it feels
compared
crazy
to all the other
compared
units?
to everyone else. Like, everyone else walks so fucking slow. Jesus Christ.
Stand aside. Just say the word.
I want Cliff to actually get a lot of...
Just leave it to me.
Hide in the bushes here, friends.
Stand back.
I mean, I guess it's a good buff to Cav and Pegasus units for their movement to be so definingly
Horse emblem is real.
huge.
I've got this.
Okay. Let's see how they move. Oh, Claire.
I don't know what Kaga era is, but I do know what Horse Emblem is.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Can Claire attack from here now? Do Claire first. Kago is the main guy for the development of the first 5 Fire Emblems. Oh. Echoes is a remake of FE2. Oh, okay. So that's why it's all like messed up. Yay, Clive! Okay.
Submit or be struck down.
Submit or be struck down. That's crazy.
That's the first voice line someone said that has actually been repeated because it stuck a little. At least as part of the stream.
AC.
Thank you.
Yay, Silk! Finally. Leveling up. Oh, did we shout out
I
HM?
thought I heard the mother's voice.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Gotta double check that.
Something that's, I don't know.
Thank you, Seven.
This is just how I
Thanks,
play,
Seven.
or
Mm-hmm.
this is just how I plan out turns in Fire
Mhm.
Emblem. So I don't know if this is like actually optimal or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, when planning out turns, I feel it helps to attack with your more powerful units first, or at least check how much damage your more powerful units do, rather than starting with your weaker units. Like, for example, Claire. Because usually it makes more sense. You don't have to change to the turn you're doing now. I'm just putting this out there since this turn started that way, right? Because usually what you'll find is like you'll do a lot of damage with the units that deal a lot of damage, and then you'll clean up with the weaker units.
I see what you're saying.
Right? Whereas if you deal a bunch of damage with the weaker units first, you might find, oh, my bigger damage dealer was just able to one round them regardless.
Right.
Which means that doing 5 damage was just a waste,
Right.
because it turns out other guy can do 40 damage and one hit KO them. And that 5 damage might have been more helpful somewhere else where 5 more damage mattered.
I see. Okay.
That's just a general turn planning thing.
Okay. We hi. HM does rule. 7 hit the nail on the head. It's true. It's true. These guys don't have. Oh, I guess Forsyth has high res. I'm just trying to think. Who has high res? Like Lucas and Gray don't have high res, so that'd be
On all
bad.
team, I don't feel like anyone. Maybe Silk does. Maybe Faye does. Just because of their class.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. What I'm trying to say is Lucas and Gray don't have high res. I noticed because these are all like magic people, and so
yes,
I'm not
that
going
is a good
to
thing
put
to be
them.
noticing.
Yes, so that's
I'm
all I'm
commenting
saying.
to answer. I know, and I'm commenting to answer your question. Who has high res? Maybe Silk and Faye, and also Claire. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm saying if you want someone to check, press X real quick.
X?
Yeah, okay. It looked like you're positioning everyone to be one tile out of range of that guy, but they're all exactly one tile in range of that guy.
That was not intentional, but I did that. It's just because their movement speed is so stupid. Like, it's like not a square. It's like a diamond around them, and it makes it awkward to move units around.
Yes, sure.
I hate it. Oh no! Come on, yeah, okay.
I will say that your comment on that being awkward and hard to work around, it would be a lot harder to play if it was not like that.
Oh really? You think so?
Some fundamental rules about things like ranges would stop making sense if you applied that logic at scale.
I see.
Movement has to follow a diamond, otherwise movement on the diagonal makes no sense. Like,
oh no,
you could move more quickly diagonally than you could forward and backward, which would mean that, like, positionally things get weird.
I see. Oh.
Technically, using a diamond also isn't perfect, because in real life, things should look more like a circle in terms of ranges.
I see.
But changing from a diamond to a square is usually worse at small scales.
I see.
At large scales, it starts to maybe make sense.
Okay.
But
hi, Shaggy Fish. Welcome. Who's playing Alcade? Who's playing right now? Yay, go Forsyth. Ooh, he leveled up.
Gonna be real, I don't know who the fuck Forsyth is. I remember zero information about this character.
That's not great.
And Python, I barely remember.
We are playing Fire Emblem, it's true. Okay, I'm going to attack with our dear Lance here. Who's your favorite character in this game? My favorite character in this game so far? I like Alm. Alm's pretty cool. I can't think of anyone else. I mean, I guess I like Celica, but she's a little too hot-headed for me.
Celica's too hot-headed?
Yeah. I didn't like how she treated Alm. I did not like how she treated Alm.
That's fair. I would agree with you. I'd say that she was a bit quick on the negative take against him there.
Yeah.
But
But
I think in terms of character writing, they treat Alm more like the real hothead and Celica more like the, you know what I mean?
I haven't gotten to that part yet. I haven't gotten to
No,
that
that's not a part that
yet.
that's not a part that you haven't gotten to. I'm basing this off of what we've played through.
I mean, I don't really see that in Alm yet. Like, I see Alm as determined more than hot-headed.
For sure. No, but like both can be true, right? Like, you can be hot-headed and a good leader and determined, right?
What's going on here?
Celica's more like, we shouldn't fight people. We should go, like, pray to the gods. And Alm is like, let's go fuck them up.
Yeah!
Let's go chase them into their own territory so they stop invading us. That's kind of hot-headed.
Maybe, I don't know. I explained it in the last stream. You weren't there. But the reason why I don't really like, I did not like Celica's. Okay, here's my reasoning. I don't.
No, I was there for Celica like mouthing off at Alm for wanting to fight a war, and that was very hot-headed on a interpersonal level. I agree with you on that.
Like, I think it's understandable that Alm feels that way because he's been literally fighting these people. Meanwhile, Celica has been on an island for, like, 7 years or something, and she doesn't really, like, she hasn't seen the combat with her own two eyes, right?
Yep. Alm's position makes sense. It doesn't make it not hot-headed.
Maybe. Alm at the literal start of the game breaking cover to go interrogate about hostage situation. That's true. Alm did do that. Oh,
and Celica's position doesn't make as much sense because she doesn't hear him out at all.
Yes.
And so, like, in that argument, she is less reasonable, more hot-headed to go on the offensive against Alm personally. But I said it's funny because that is the opposite of how their characters are written at a grander scale level, right?
Gio, but that's what I'm saying is that, like, she should, of all people at that point, should understand where Alm's coming from, because she literally murdered people to get to where she is. Like, people cannot be reasoned with. The pirates are a good example of people that cannot be reasoned with. And so, I can understand why Alm is, like, praying to the gods is useless, because, like, people have been doing that for forever and it's not working, so we're gonna go fight them. I understand Alm's positioning much more because of that. And so that's why it's, like, frustrating that Celica is like, no, we should pray to the gods. I'm like, bro, you literally know the firsthand.
I've been growing up in a monastery for the past 7 years.
Yeah, like, you literally understand where that comes from. Like, it's just, like, that's what's frustrating about it. Is, like,
that wasn't what I was saying.
Celica, that was very, like, maybe it's out of character, I don't know. I think it was just stupid tension for the sake of creating stupid tension, and it doesn't make sense in my head. Good job, Cliff. I'm proud of you.
I would imagine her growing up in a monastery for a majority of her life now probably is a factor in that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, she did have that prophetic dream about him dying because he invaded Rigel.
Oh, I completely forgot about that too.
Yep. That may also be fueling her.
That's okay. From that point of view, that's
even if she's not
understandable.
stating that.
Yes, from that point of view, that's understandable. I get what you're saying now, Gio.
Like,
it's just like it's.
She probably can't outright argue, "I had a dream that you'll die to the king, therefore, therefore don't go."
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, Tobin's gonna kill the
So
boss.
she had to use a less compelling argument, maybe.
It's just like, you know, that's just another reason why you shouldn't keep secrets from your friends. Like, if you had a prophetic dream, tell us! Don't hide it! Like, that's actually very important information that you need to tell people about. Is like, why not tell people about that?
Well, what if she thinks it's just an anxiety?
But she should tell
or
people
that she'll sound
about
crazy.
it. I feel like she should
person
still tell.
I haven't seen in 7 years. I had a dream about you where you die the other day.
Yeah.
Or a couple months ago. So you shouldn't do this thing you're doing. I think you'd rather try to convince them that it's a bad idea to do in the first place.
But if you realize it's not working, then you should bring up the dream. I still think the argument between the two of them was fucking stupid.
Oh yeah,
because the two
I agree.
sentences...
I agree with Gio.
I agree with Gio. I agree with Gio.
Like they should have just spoken with each other.
Exactly.
That's my complaint, and that's why I see because Celica was the one less willing to hear Alm, because I think Alm in that argument was like, no, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Right. That's why. Absolutely, in that argument, Celica was the less reasonable person by far. And so your assessment of her being hot-headed, I agree with. But generally speaking, Alm is the hothead, and she is the pacifist type.
I see.
Even if the fact that she's constantly fighting people goes against that. She's like a self-defense type vibe.
Sprout up like weeds. It's perfect target practice.
Perfect target practice.
After this little warm-up, we can storm the Temple of Milla with spells blazing.
Why would we want to storm the temple?
Because there's people there. Okay, what we got going on? Res 0. Okay. Attack 5. Magic use.
Hey, this map looks like the exact same map we've already seen like twice.
Oh, you're so right. You're right. This is like the first level again.
But it's a graveyard.
It's a graveyard.
Well, I guess it was a graveyard before too.
Was it? I don't remember.
I don't think they were playing in a graveyard in the first.
Yeah, you're right.
Prologue chapter.
I mean, technically,
the map layout I think looks the same.
Yes,
I'm
think
not
you're
sure.
right.
I don't have the side by side.
I was about to say, technically, graveyards are public parks. Technically.
Yeah, but usually children don't play in graveyards.
That's true, but they could if they wanted to.
Yes, they could if they wanted. Generally speaking.
Don't you want to play in a graveyard when you have the chance?
Not particularly.
Are you sure?
No, I quit that habit 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make a line. What could possibly go wrong?
Leave it to me.
Alright. We'll see what happens.
Oh boy.
I play at a graveyard. Right? Playing at a graveyard, like it's peaceful, no one's there.
I think it's just a little off vibe-wise.
Yes, I do agree. The vibes would not be there.
A memorial type location, sure. But a like cemetery is a little more solemn and therefore not really a place I feel you'd want to play.
That's fair. That's valid.
It's not that you shouldn't go in a graveyard, just that going there with the intent to play is a little off in the vibes. It's not saying you can't even be joyful in a graveyard. Just that I kind of separate a graveyard and a McDonald's play place in my head as being like categorically separate and not having like that kind of overlap of like a place a child should play at.
That's fair.
Or would want to play at even.
That's fair. Valid. There's 30 red bricks, I 12 have 16. Nice job, Pokemon Girl. You're almost there. A little bit more than halfway. Okay. But what if there's a playground there? That's true. If there's a playground at the graveyard, then what, Kevin?
Well, I don't know. We're talking about this graveyard in Fire Emblem, and I don't see no playground here, so
that's true.
I didn't consider that.
To see a playground on a playground or on a graveyard is kind of crazy. I do agree. Like that's kind of like a why would you put that there? But also
Maybe it was someone's dying wish to have a playground built atop their grave.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Maybe you're right. Like, you know, it's like those people that get the benches made after them.
Yes. Except typically those are more memorial-esque.
Yeah.
Usually you wouldn't find someone with the ability to have a playground built atop their plot in a public cemetery, because usually you don't have enough land to do that in that instance.
Playground at the graveyard? That is a good... You're right, Zatara.
Is that a real band?
You're so right. It should be. If it's not, it should be. Yay! Kinda get the disco reference. Oh, that's good. I think it's it was good, Zatara. 10 out of 10. When are we going thirdsies on a warehouse?
When we all live in the same location, Zamir. Genuinely, I would go thirdsies on a warehouse if we all lived in the same location. Like, I'm ready to make that monthly payment.
Oh, he already killed someone. Yanny. Oh, I see, Pokemon Girl. So you're doing some skilled work over there. I actually hated Panic at the Disco Musical because my BFF's boyfriend loved, and I hated him! Valid, honestly. Valid.
What's very ironic about that is I'm probably the person who gets the least utility out of owning a warehouse.
I do agree. Like, I can see Zam and Matt having a warehouse. Whereas you, it's more so I can see you having a garage.
Right. And that's all I want, is I want a lot of, like, not habitable space. Just space that I could section off and turn into, like, a workshop.
Yeah. Oh no, poor Pokemon Girl. That's so sad.
Come here!
An enemy brigand appeared in Grit Citadel, but I can't go there. Okay. Look, we're making so much progress, Kev. Look at that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, these seem to be generic skirmishes on the way, right?
Yeah. Everyone should have a garage. Garages are badass. It's true! Garages are great.
Sadly, I am a renter.
A renter. Not a...
Oh, wait, you can have a garage and be a renter. That was not contradictory. Sadly, I live at my parents' and I rent a single bedroom from the house.
But before we give chase, we should deal
You're a parenter, not a garenter.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thank you, thank you. I just thought of it just now.
All right, that makes sense.
Very clever.
Listen,
Thank you.
Lucas, do you know
Oh,
anything
now we're
about
having
the
story
rebellion
action.
General Fernand mentioned? Berkut, I believe it was?
Berkut.
Lord Berkut, yes. I am no stranger to the rumors, at least. They say he's
Now that I know that he's voiced by Kaname Date, I can't unhear Kaname Date.
General of royal blood.
And it's very distracting sometimes because I'm like, that's Date. Why isn't he talking about naked women and alcohol?
Does it really matter so much where you're born or who your father was?
True, Elm, true.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry, I was just...
Yeah, that's such an old way of thinking.
I don't mean to speak ill of nobles or anything.
Or in this case, a current way of thinking.
Yeah.
Your own grandfather was a count, after all.
Yeah, I know, but...
Enough of this talk. Beyond this forest lies a great army. You shouldn't trouble yourself with anything but the battles ahead.
You're right, Clive. I apologize.
Interesting. Who are those? Apologizing is cringe? Don't say that, Alcade. Oh, it's this guy.
As I live and breathe, the deliverance. Well, this is simply...
We were just taught. We manifested him.
Huh?
Tsukasa's voice.
And who's this?
My name is Berkut.
Berkut. Is that really Sukasa? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It is Sukasa's
I
voice.
am nephew to His Majesty Emperor Rudolph.
Emperor Rudolph.
So here he is.
Was it? I must say I was most impressed by the battle at Zofia Castle.
I will. Don't worry, Shaggy Fish. I'm about to.
Mistook that motley band of rustics you were leading for an army.
Oh, LK, did you tell me who was playing in basketball? Did you say and I just missed it?
Lord Berkut longs for sport and wishes to test your might.
Fernand is a little bitch.
Without fighting and felt I needed a spot of practice.
That puts him on the same level as Chicken Little.
We should make a little bitch tier list to find out who's the most littlest bitch out of all the little bitches.
You should suggest that to Josh.
I feel like that's mean though. That's a mean one. Like, the ones so far have been fun, whereas like suddenly, like, you know, it's like, oh, there's like most likely to what was last week's? It was most likely to drive or something. Oh no, that's like this week's that people are guessing. Fuck, what was last week's?
This makes sense to no one except Zamir and Matt.
You're right,
and I am
you're
not
right.
sure if they are locked in on something they're
On the
doing
stream,
right now
yeah,
in person
that's
or
true.
listening.
But that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't, like, that's a mean one. That I don't want a mean
Yeah,
tier
and
list.
that is how some jokes work.
Kevin, that's literally
I
like
thought that just said.
that
I
one
thought that just said
incident.
femboy.
A
Instead of femboy, I
femboy!
thought that said femboy. No, a joke as in a thing I'm saying to you as a joke.
Oh! I see.
That mark on your left hand. Where did that come from?
What do you care? Are you here to fight or not?
No. It cannot be the brand. Not on one as unremarkable.
That goes
as
for
you.
actually animating cutscenes with models in the game. I do appreciate that. That is nice.
It must be false. Just like its bearer.
Are we gonna attack him? Where does he go?
Someone needs to introduce trademark law to this world so that you can't have you know,
Trademark
people
law.
ripping off brands and making fake brand recognition.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how locked into that dialogue you were, but that was a very funny joke, IMO. If we go back to
Yeah.
that copywriting colors conversation between Yumi, Satara, and Matt.
True! Copywriting colors. True.
Or trademarking colors.
Trademarking colors.
Is that what it is?
Yes, trademarking colors.
Not copywriting.
Not copyright. That's different.
Come at me, fools!
Oh, they're talkable.
Stand back.
Talk. I'll copyright this purple. Ooh, Satara. You gotta get that brand recognition going.
So, Tobin, are we gonna clear the air here or what?
Yeah, they had a fight.
Yeah, I suppose. So, is it just me, or are you and Claire getting close?
Ooh.
Huh? You think? I feel like she spends all her time telling me to bug off. Yeah, but that's just it. She's comfortable around you, or else she'd never let her hair down like that.
Ooh.
That's a weird way of
Ooh!
reading into things.
I gotta put Gray and Claire together more.
Why can't you put that much thought into anything else? Oh, you're looking for a fight? Let's take it outside, clown. We're already outside, and I'm kind of busy fighting these other guys. Come on already. Let's take out your aggression on someone who deserves it.
Ooh.
Where do I recognize Tobin or Gray's voice from?
Allow me.
Where can Claire go?
The way he just said, "I'm kind of fighting these other guys," sounded so familiar.
Hmm. This is a random ass dude.
Oh, it reminded me of Invincible.
Hmm.
But I don't know if that's really a character from Invincible.
Oh, okay.
Just leave it to me.
Like,
The mother
let's see. Does Max Middleman voice someone in Invincible?
Fine, twist my arm.
I've got
I don't think he is a voice actor in Invincible.
Okay, enemy
When I looked it
ranges.
up, nothing
Oh
comes
shit! I did not think. You know what, Geo? You're right.
will stop.
Well, you gotta.
Fuck.
I was busy looking up stuff, but yeah.
You know what? Well, let's just try. Let's just see, Geo. Let's just see. I was not thinking about that.
Put Faye in the range of the boss.
I did.
Who was it that Jokester wanted Faye dead? Might be getting his wish?
Yes. Well, Faye, it was nice knowing ya. I'm gonna restart the level if that's the case. Oh, they went after what?
I needn't test you as Lord Recruit does. I already know how pathetic you are.
I think he might have a personal vendetta against Clive.
You know,
Maybe
you're
that's a
right.
feature.
Maybe you're
I kind of
right.
doubt it, but maybe it's a feature.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, maybe that is a feature.
Are you going to entertain me or not?
He's gonna
Poor
do 9
Faye.
per hit, so she'll live. And she heals 8.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good matchup if you didn't double her every combat.
Heal. No. Okay.
now she's
Well, now never punished. I hate this game. Geo spoke too soon. She's dead.
This
Never
is why we
mind.
put you in Classic, because if you were allowed to get away with that, you would continue to not check enemy ranges. Eventually, maybe the 4th or 5th time you die because you didn't check enemy range, maybe it will start to become second nature. Maybe.
But look, their enemy ranges are so like, what the fuck is this? What kind of information
on a
do I
horse.
get from this?
Well, you get information that they will come to you, and you don't have to come to them.
just say the word.
The mother walks with me.
Keep the range on. Check if you just put Silk in range of them.
I know, but like,
'Cause you
I
could
want
have her
to move,
walk to the. Sure,
I
but
want her to move closer to Claire and Clive. That's why I did that. Like what am I supposed to do?
they are
with
the
this?
only enemies on the map.
Stand aside. Fine, twist my arm.
Come at me, fools!
Hi Tortuga, how are you? What's your problem, Pokemon Girl? Is it just fun to play?
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's not a problem. That's a good thing. No, Shaggy Fish, she was dead. She was going to be dead if I didn't restart, but because I restarted the level,
allow me.
I decided she doesn't die. But she would have died, yes.
Stand back.
Okay, and Claire.
Allow me.
Man. Okay, wait. Okay, let's see how this does. Where are they gonna do? Okay. Oh, good job, Cliff. That did nothing, though. Oh, Silk. Nice.
Oh, lucky. Oh, I guess 54 is pretty good odds for dodge.
Okay. I'm good. How are you? Howdy, chat. How is everyone?
But you
Doing
will be
good.
punished.
Doing good.
Most
Oh my
likely.
god,
There.
Silk!
So, the sentence I said about
Well, I didn't think... Okay, I really don't like the AI in this game because the last turn, Silk was definitely in range, but they went after Clive instead. And that's
okay,
what's,
so
like,
Ferdinand probably targeted Clive because he has a personal grudge against him. Other than that, so Clive wasn't in range this time, which is why he didn't attack that way. And they didn't attack Silk because Faye was...
How is Clive not in range? He's so
not in range of Ferdinand, who's on the left, I believe. You moved him up as well. He wasn't in the position he was currently in.
Just leave it to me.
They targeted Faye over Silk last time because she was easier to kill than Faye. I mean Silk. That would be my guess. I don't remember their positioning. But...
Give foresight already in range.
Allow me. Fine, twist my arm. Allow me. Come at me, fool.
I have to listen to this conversation again. I'm a sleepy boy today. Ooh, Elcade, is it bedtime? Bedtime for Elcade. I have Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Oh, you have a lot of Lego... Pokemon Girl, you have so many! What I've gathered, Pokemon Girl, is you have a shit ton of Lego games.
I've got this.
I feel like Alm could handle it, but...
Oh, definitely. He should be your strongest unit.
And then Claire. Will I put you Claire?
Nothing will stop me.
Put her here. You do.
My guess will be that they target Claire this round. Besides Ferdinand.
Okay.
Sorry, Fernand. Not Ferdinand, who is a character from Awakening.
Ferdinand! Oh shit.
Oh. Okay, but maybe Berkut targets because he has a personal grudge against
I see.
That would make sense. And then Claire gets targeted because she's your weakest unit you let expose.
Come on, Claire. Okay.
Alright, I guess everyone's got their own 1v1s.
I see. Okay, let's get Lucas in here.
Fuck, Ferdinand's in 3 houses. Thank you. You don't know Ferdinand.
Who's Ferdinand?
He's not a character you know. I forgot that you don't know him.
Oh. Oh, that's useless. Oh my god. Okay. Man, I'm worried for
Why does Alm have plus 15 in this fight? Does he not have that? Or is that just because of this fight? You can attack from a distance.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then, let's have Tobin or Gray. Who should I pick? Tobin's a lower level. Let's get Tobin in there. Yo, Tobin! It replaces his attack stat with a flat 15 and makes it target resistance instead of defense. I see.
But no, I came here to be entertained.
So that's going to become useless pretty soon, at least in terms of increasing damage output.
Yay!
Against. Not useless. Useless is the wrong way to describe it.
I wish you could read what the Blessed Ring does. What does that do?
Pretty sure it heals you every turn. Maybe not, but better than a carrot.
Yeah.
At least for the time being. But this fight's almost over anyways.
Now, if I help Claire, Clive could probably finish Fernand off. Yeah. But should I help Claire over here or have Claire run away? Restores HP to a distant ally. Ooh.
That's useful.
That is useful. Okay, wait. I will do that.
That
in a
is
second.
probably why people recommend making her cleric. I see now.
Okay, let's do this first then. I went into. Oh, you don't have those yet, Pokemon Girl? Are they expensive? Because you would have to get those used, I imagine.
Well, that's dangerous.
Yeah, but we're going to have. She's gonna heal.
I thought you had already used that.
No, I was gonna do it first. Yeah, because if I heal her, then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
I'm smart. Kevin called me smart, chat.
You used them in the correct order.
Okay, maybe Clive attacks this guy. Oh no, it still won't kill him. Kill this guy then. Oh my god. Seriously? I missed? Oh, I see, Pokemon Girl. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably fine. She didn't get one rounded last time, so.
Okay, come on. Come on, Clive. There we go.
Careless.
Yeah, that's right.
Next time will be different.
Yeah, sure. That's what you said last time. That's literally what he said last time when we fought him. Ooh, honey. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay. Yay. Okay, let's do...
Nothing will stop me.
Yeah. Do Claire first. Because Clive can probably finish him off. Ooh.
Too late. May I?
Crit. Yay. I see, Pokemon Girl. I see.
Tend to those wounds, boy. Okay.
Alright. Yay! Okay, I can't believe the last guy... Oh no! I celebrated too early! Fuck.
I've noticed you haven't been checking out what all your combat arts do.
No, I haven't.
You should check those out more. That's
I should.
probably the main differentiating thing between this Fire Emblem game and a few others.
Okay.
It comes back in 3 houses, but that's something that differentiates strategy in this game from other games.
I see.
Where this game might lack some of the strategy like pair-ups or weapon triangle stuff that Awakening had. This has combat arts.
I see, okay.
And they might help you get out of some of the binds that you're in.
I see, I see.
Raquel may be stronger than I first believed.
Ooh.
What if this is a mistake?
Did you say something, Clive?
It was nothing. Come, we must plan our siege of Desay's fortress. An ally of ours is being held there, and we must
Clive is a
rescue her.
non-believer.
You're talking about Matilda, right?
He's skeptical.
I heard what happened. She's special to you, isn't she?
She is. We promised to share a future together.
Ooh.
And because of that promise, she has suffered for far too long. It relieves me to know she will soon be free of this burden.
I'm glad to hear it. And you know
That's like
I'll do
foreshadowing to
everything I
like
can
death or something.
Thank you, Alma.
That's very foreshadowy. I don't know if I like that. She'll be free from this burden of living! Alright, where do we go with Celica? What's this? Desert Stronghold.
Why would you say that?
That's what it sounds like!
Sounds like you're a non-believer.
Dragon Shrine. Ooh, a Dragon Shrine! Should I try and fight the dragon again?
Maybe.
Wait, what's here? Oh, shit.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Why does it work like that?
What the fuck? I didn't save! Oh my god.
That's insane. Hold up.
Hold on. This is fucked up. This is really fucked up. I didn't know this was possible! Wait!
Neither did I. That's insane.
Thanks, Gio. Oh, I'm really worried for Silk and Claire.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Oh! Every enemy has too much FD, HP, DF. It seems like it. Okay. This is bad.
I don't know how to take that sentence because there's no way in hell Kirsten noticed every enemy here has way too much HP/defense. But the takeaway from Gio saying that is that magic will help you a lot here. Okay. What sucks is you only have technically 3, really 1 mage on this side.
Oh my god.
Why am I so sure, Zatara? Call it intuition.
I feel like we're gonna lose someone. I'm gonna have to do that level all over again.
We just have to be very careful with how we deal with this. Would you like my attempt at helping?
Yeah, because I don't even know where to start with this.
So here's the deal, right?
Okay.
You've got Silk and Claire. They're very squishy to archers. If you can keep those two out of range of archers, then you're good. The thing is, they're archers. It's not very easy to keep them out of range.
Right.
So what you could attempt to do is find a formation that protects those two while also having 2 of your units go out there and kill the archers.
Okay.
So that there are no units that can attack from a range. And then you can keep Silk and Faye and, Claire inside the formation, healing people. Claire, it might be better for Claire to just run away.
Hi, Ramen.
Right?
Yeah. Like she can go fuck off over
this
here.
Is very much a turn on enemy range moment and get over the pink color. It's everywhere. Now toggle the archers, specifically red. Both of them. Okay. Now we know where the archers can hit. Was there something going on at the top left? I'm not sure. I thought I saw something.
That's Python. He's up here.
Okay. Why is he over there?
I don't know! I don't know!
Is anyone else in a random spot like that?
I thought Forsyth might be, but no, he's right here.
Okay. Let's try to take out a couple of those archers. So let's check what particularly can Alm reach? I assume not. Well, Alm's got the
Alm
lightning
cannot
sword.
reach. There's no way he can reach.
No, he can. Yeah, he can. He visibly can on the map right now. And he can one round. Let's not do that quite yet, but we know that Alm can take out one of them. Let's check your next best bet. They're high in defense and res. So okay, you already locked in Cliff's attack though. Fuck. Let's look at all your glance over all your units. Who's got the highest attack? And
Lucas.
at 19,
sure.
But he has low speed.
Lucas and Alm.
Check the others. Yeah, besides Alm. What about Clive? Clive's pretty high. Okay, check Clive on the archer.
Allow me.
Pretty close. Check your combat art. Okay, yeah, because of the doubling, yeah. But that gets it pretty close. So let's back out of this. We need a formation that protects them while doing that.
I can move Clive down here and then move Lucas up.
Yeah.
And then move Silk in there.
So instead of the right side of that archer, bring Clive to the top side of that archer.
Why?
What we're going to try to do is kill 3 enemies total.
Okay.
Because the space that Claire is currently inside is where we're going to try to get Silk to be. So let's attack normally, get it down to like 3 health.
How are you, Kyle? The Hersher of Toronto Synon? How was your day, Kyle?
Okay. Now who's one of your weakest units? Let's look through them. It's probably Claire, but
it's Claire. It's always
I don't know
been
if Claire's. Yeah, does Claire have a javelin on her?
Iron Lance.
What does hit and run do?
Nothing will stop me.
Okay, no, it just gives her high evasion, not super crazy. I thought it might move you a tile back or something. Does anyone have a ranged weapon like a javelin up here besides Alm and his?
No.
I'm not talking about the mages. All right, so no, I think Forsyth might be your weakest then, besides Claire. See how Claire fares against like a regular cav unit. I imagine it's going to be not well.
Yeah.
Okay, she takes 6 damage. We can't leave her exposed to very much. Like, you could technically put her in range of a couple of them, maybe, but which is possible with this formation, but probably not the best idea. So let's see if we can get Are you able to check how much damage Tobin does to the Oh, but you can't reach it.
No, I can.
Because Claire's in the way. Well, no, not that guy. The cav unit that's below Claire.
Well, we need to also why should I not move? Like, I suggested something and you didn't give me feedback.
Yeah.
Why can't I move Lucas up and move everyone this way so that way Tobin and Gray can move in the middle?
Because then you're not going to be able to kill all of the archers while also keeping a formation that protects your weaker units.
Okay.
By having our formation be adjacent to that archer, you're doing 2 things at once. You're killing the archers, which is something you have to deal with no matter what you do, since they're going to be able to shoot your weaker units inside. And also have the formation set up with Clive being the right point of your formation. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like, yes, you could do what you're describing and fill in to the left, but then you wouldn't have enough units left over to close all of the gaps in that formation, which maybe you can set up in a way where you don't need to fill all the gaps, because you would only have like maybe one side exposed. And 3 units are going to have to be dedicated to killing the archers. That's Alm, Clive, and one of your units. And so ideally you'd have a way to kill that archer while still maintaining 2 of the units for protecting your other units. And going up.
Okay, I get. You're over explaining it a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Let's. Is there? No, I don't think so. I wish we had access to Cliff right now. No one has a javelin. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do what you were saying a second ago. Have Tobin wrap around and kill the archer. The play might be to have Claire run away and then have like Silk or someone kill the archer, but we'd rather have them heal their other units.
Yeah.
While we're here, let's check the enemies to see if they have javelins on them. Any of them? Nope. Lance, obviously the bow guy. Lance. And then, yeah, toggle the range of that guy and turn off the bow, because we know we're going to kill the bow guy regardless. Okay. What we want to do is kill that cavalier and then get Alm into that spot to kill the bow guy. I don't know if that's possible, so let's check how much Forsyth does to that cav.
All right, sure.
Not a lot, and he takes a lot of damage. Let's have Claire run away to the top right, as far top and right as she can go. Except, actually, no. Have her go as far to the right and then up into that forest.
Right here?
That puts her in range of only one cavalier, I believe. Then have... Let's see what Brian, or what's his name, Lucas can do.
Allow me.
In terms of damage. We're not going to attack from here, but that's good damage. We're going to need to...
Can you move the mic closer to your mic? Or...
Oh. Yeah, mic closer to my mouth. Forsyth is annoying. Let's put Forsyth up and to the right next to Gray. Like, stand next to Gray. I have him trade if... he can't trade. Let's just wait there. We're going to have to heal him in a second.
Wait?
But, yeah, have him wait there. Now, take, I guess, Reinhardt? Oh god, how is this going to work? This sucks. Why do I keep saying Reinhardt? It's Lucas. Okay, there's a way we can do this that is a little more scuffed than I'd like it, but technically I think will work.
Okay.
Move Lucas all the way to the right.
Here?
And just have him wait there. Yeah.
Why?
Because we're gonna put Silk inside those 4, because she's the main one we need to protect. So have Gray move to the top of that diamond. And just have him wait there. Get Silk inside there. Have her heal, him. I don't think we can kill the Cav, is why I have to pivot like this. Then have Alm go down and kill you're gonna have to kill the archer from the other side, the bottom right. There you go, yep. Alm is going to be attacked by, everybody, but I have some faith in Alm, I think.
You think?
I think. And now we have to figure out what the hell to do with...
Oh my god!
This all is thrown out the trash now. I should have had us do that first. That's my throw. Have Faye run into that forest 2 tiles to the left and see if she can heal Silk from here. This is not a great formation because all the guys on the edges are exposed to 3 places at once, and also leaves Faye out in the open, but we couldn't... Also, Cliff is questionable because Cliff is just out, but we weren't able to kill the Cav.
Okay.
If I hadn't chimed in after you moved Cliff, that sucks. 7's kind of a
Oh my
lot.
god.
If I hadn't chimed in after you moved Cliff, we could have used Cliff to kill the Cav, which would let us not really have this problem. Yeah, that does 8. He has to miss.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
no. Yeah, we wouldn't have this problem. Obviously, we still miss with Alm ultimately.
Right.
But
well, we have to play 2 levels again.
Well, you could have turn wheeled.
No, we couldn't have turn wheeled.
Why not?
Because we would have been in the exact same position as we were earlier.
No, we would have just not used Cliff. I was explaiing how we could have used Cliff instead that turn.
Well.
To not be in that position.
Okay, I just restarted, so.
Well, it looks like you did save because you're a perpetual saver. Yeah, this was right before you moved Celica.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh fuck, it is. Oh, Kevin, look at that! My perpetual saviness fucking saved our asses.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Chat, I'm a god among men. Root beer time. Root beer time sounds delicious. Okay, well then. I'm going to move over here. Fuck. Enter the forest.
Yeah, I assume those guys can't enter the town when you're in the town. That's a guess.
Okay.
You know, I have an elder brother, but I would not say we are close. We don't share the same mother, for one.
Oh.
As the elder, he will succeed my father and inherit the family estate.
Okay.
Yet still, he sees me as a rival. As such, when word rose of the deliverance, my brother was overjoyed. He ordered me to leave home and enlist at once.
Oh, wow.
In truth, it was a cunning plan. If Desai won, he could simply feign ignorance. But if the deliverance won, he could name himself as its benefactor. Oh well, that's enough musing for one day, I think.
He doesn't talk about his family life.
I am deeply glad to have joined the deliverance.
Aww. Okay.
I do think we could have had that map locked down if I had just had access to Cliff. And that's not your fault.
Yeah.
Like, obviously. I just chimed in on I could navigate this situation a little bit too late because you had already moved Cliff.
That's okay.
The point being, Cliff could become a part of that formation while also attacking the Cav that was blocking us from making the shape I wanted.
Yeah. Thanks,
because the shape I wanted would have protected both Faye and Silk, while also only having 2 units exposed to 3 enemy tile or 3 tiles at once to get attacked from.
Yeah, Ramen, I saw it was so sad. Like, and the fact that that was the first time that happened is pretty freaking shitty. Like,
yeah, I kind of caught by surprise.
Yeah, that was not nice.
We would have also had more flexibility with missing that 1 unit. Although missing that 1 unit was kind of huge. That would have been hard to recover from.
Yeah.
That changed their tune.
The reason we didn't attack first with Alm was because we were trying to save Alm to move into that Cav spot, which we needed to move other units first.
Forsyth was real proud of himself, but I saw that farce for what it was. There's no quick path to an easy life, and any who say elsewise are liars.
Ooh, okay, Python.
You're too
Ramen,
late.
how are you? How was your
There's
weekend?
nothing left for you in this village. We never made trouble for no one. Honored the old laws, we did.
Ooh.
But Desai and them Regalian brutes raided and pillaged us all the same.
Ooh.
You're with the Deliverance, ain't you?
See, that's what I mean, that, like, with Alm being in this position of going to all the other villages and everyone's, like, suffering.
Then think kind of...
Yes, he's justified. No one's disagreeing. But he's still hot-headed. He will charge in first and plan later.
Well, good. There do need to be people out there in the world like that.
Yes, no one's disagreeing with that. That is in this case, heroic quality.
Luthier.
Hot-headedness doesn't define whether or not a character is good or not.
Thanks, Ryan. I see. My weekend was good. Oh, you saw Revenge. Went to one of those screenings. How was that? I mean, I'll take the bless you otherwise.
I am.
And Lucas and Clive tell them to calm the fuck down and strategize. That's true.
My name is Luthier.
Luthier.
A humble mage from a humble village.
Gets very emotional and it drives him to act. That is what makes him hot-headed.
What happened? First of all,
act in a confrontational way. Maybe the reason you can't see it is because you're a hothead.
I am very hot-headed. You're right.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
From stories.
I think that's why I like Alm so much. Like, I like Alm, like, I would say a tier at least more than Celica.
He's using his powers to control her and make her guard the northern sluice.
He is a mage. He is a mage. I see. Okay.
That does help Alm in his lack of mages.
What?
True.
But that would be catastrophic. Indeed, it would. Surely you're planning to stop them, correct? If so, I ask that you also rescue my sister. I'll even go with you if you like.
Ooh.
If we defeat Tatara, that will release his hold on her.
I wasn't looking at the dialogue, and I only half heard what he said, and I thought he said Sitara. If we defeat Sitara.
We're gonna get Luthier and Peddler.
Good day. If you didn't know, I am a traveling merchant. My packs are heavy, but I yet have room.
That's fair, Ramen. Ooh, yeah, that is fun. I heard about that happening, but I was busy. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it.
Just give me a name, and I'll see they receive it with all speed.
You can move items between Celica and Alm.
Oh! Exists for a single side quest, I see. What should I send Celica? I'll send her an orange! Wait, is this, like, useless? Like, is this fine, or is this gonna, like, fuck me over later on?
Yeah, I don't know if the peddler's a one-time use thing for the side quest.
Geo! Can I do it for the meme? Or is it's a one-time use? Okay, let's
So you should
not.
wait until you know what you need to send then.
Oh, I'm not doing the side quest. Go for it. Wait, what's the side quest then? What is the side quest? I'm glad that I asked, because I was like, is this gonna fuck me up? Because I never know in this game now. It keeps me on my toes. But that makes it, like, less fun and chaotic. A dude on Celica's side will ask for 5 silver lances. Oh! Why? Why does he want 5 silver lances? Oh! So you give him the other silver lance, which I don't have right now, I guess. Right, Ramen? You're right, Gio. I don't think I would do that. I see. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna send an orange.
Many thanks.
It's not worth it. Okay.
Many thanks.
Maybe Celica will be like, I remember the oranges in front of Grandpapa's tree back at our home village. Wow, I love Alm so much. And then yeah, that orange will come in clutch trust. I believe if my stream has taught me anything, Ramen, is that like that shit just happens.
For generations, children in their family have been born with a gift for magic.
Ooh.
Though only those in our village and the late king.
Yes, Alcade, it's true.
So what fool told those damned Regalians?
Ooh. Okay, examine. flower. Wells are scary. I don't like wells. Hello, sir. Man.
Soldiers of the Deliverance, I require your assistance.
What do you need?
Gargoyles have kidnapped my daughter and taken her to the Western Shrine.
Oh no! He asked for 5 steel lances. It's still a waste of time. It actually gives you 0 words. Wait, it literally gives you nothing? Like, actually nothing.
I know I ask much, so if you manage to save her, my treasure is yours.
Okay. Ooh, a memory prism. Not only does it give you nothing, it makes a chapter... Oh, what?! That's crazy! That's actually insane. Like, punishing you for doing the fun whimsy shit is actually crazy.
Someone needed to do it.
That's so mean! Ooh, okay, is there, like... Should I make these better? Oh, I only have 9 silver, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
I think Celica has like 40.
Inscribe. Etch a name on a finished weapon.
I'm guessing that Brahmin did it to please the completionist brain, Geo.
Geo, did you have fun doing it? What would you rate the quest out of 10? Unusable in the state. Is this rusted sword good?
It's a rusted sword.
Well,
It's Costco hot dog bait for you, Kirsten.
Oh, I see.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's meant to be probably like refined, and then it reveals what type of sword it really is.
Is me. I hate every moment of it. This is... Oh no! Oh my god, poor Geo. You had to break out the spreadsheet. That's actually dedication.
That's when you know.
Hello,
Are
young
you with
man.
The Deliverance? I'm afraid I have some ill news.
What is your
One of the enemy soldiers mentioned a female knight they're holding captive.
Well, that's Clive's dude.
Soon, as an example to others. What? They intend to execute Matilda?
Matilda.
I fear so, good Sir Knight. If she's dear to you, you'd best march on his fortress before it's too late.
Okay.
That's bait. That's totally bait.
To raid, pillage, and upend our lives. One of their more wicked knights even made off with some poor lass. And now, the Empire is trying to start a flood and put half of Zofia to ruin. Will we never have peace?
I spy with my little eye. Kevin, are you playing with me? Something that is orange.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so like I could play along.
Uh-huh.
Or I could tell you that you just ask somebody who has a filter on their screen to spot something orange. Spoiler alert. Everything looks orange right now.
Well, Kevin.
I don't know.
What's your answer? You have to answer.
The window.
The window is wrong. It's the orange.
That's literally just a spot on the soil. What do you mean?
Yeah, he did fail his Q2. Alright, move.
I guess I don't get the orange then.
Yeah, you don't get the orange.
A moment?
Ooh, Clive.
What is it? It's about that young man Luthier's sister. Is it truly wise for us to get involved? An army of arcanists awaits us. How are we to protect one village maiden?
I understand your reasoning, but...
Forgive me if I am out of place, I do not mean to question your leadership.
You're the one who fucking put a kid in charge, Clive. Shut the fuck up.
But the purpose of the deliverance is not to save one girl at a time, correct? Sometimes we must examine a situation more dispassionately.
He's like 17! And, like, Clive is, like, presumably
Okay,
much older
so,
than that.
So this is another example, right, where Alm technically is being hot-headed. Because, yeah, they've got other priorities going on, and going to go save one girl does not make sense.
Yeah.
It is purely an emotionally driven thing from Alm.
Yeah.
It doesn't make him bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It's even heroic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But logically, that is hot-headed to rush in and do that because he's not sitting back and being like, it's more important to fight this war because it will save more lives than spending the time to save this one girl, right?
Hi, Jokey.
We should absolutely save her though, because spoiler alert, she's fucking good.
See, Alm is 17! Clive is 27! Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Clive! You have no room
Alm's about to give a
type.
very inspiring argument. So let's let him.
Kev is
throw it.
37! Oh my
So
god.
true, Ramen.
Oh my god.
Then would you go save her?
Well, that's hardly the same thing.
Ooh, called out!
It's exactly the same thing.
Ew!
Look, I know I can't save everyone, and that I'll have to make hard choices. But those choices can't ever be based on the station of a person's birth. I thought you felt the same.
Ooh! Tell him, Tell him! Okay.
I do.
Yes!
Then humor me this time, because I'm going to need your sword.
He doesn't have a sword, he has a lance on.
Now kiss. Let's not forget we're quite literally rooting this campaign to make it to the camp where Clive's girl's being held hostage. Exactly! Alm had every right to call him out on his shit like that.
He totally did.
And that's why Alm is the greatest character to ever exist in the history of ever.
I feel like in that interaction, Clive used the wrong argument, and then Alm used an okay argument to dispel Clive's argument.
Okay, now we're not gonna get fucked up right away. We can actually think this through. Oh my god. Okay.
But then also that if
we're the opposite now. Oh.
If Clive, yeah, because it's basically who's ambushing who kind of deal.
I see.
Do they have some random guy in the corner of the map too?
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on. Okay, no, they don't. They don't. They actually don't. So why the fuck was Python all the way in the fucking corner by himself? Oh my god.
Yes, jokester. Anyways, I don't think you need my help this time with this map. I think you got this.
I got this. Hello, Shake Your Smile. I think the point of that scene is to highlight Clive as second-guessing himself, choosing Elm since learning he might not be Myson's grandson. He's thinking more emotionally than rationally. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. I liked Clive.
Oh, totally.
I liked Clive.
I don't think Clive should have given the correct argument there, for the record.
Yeah. I think...
I was more trying to exemplify the hot-headed argument that we were making earlier about whether or not Alm is technically hot-headed.
That's fair. I think Clive... I hope Clive... Like, there is some elitist bullshit attitude coming out of Clive, and I don't like it. And so I hope that... that is fixed. I'm going to put... Wait, where is Lucas? I put him here. Can Lucas reach if he was here? No, Foresight's good there.
Yes, they both come from nobility and have some fucking blood ideas still baked into their brain.
Yes, exactly, Jokey.
They
It's
assign
giving
some value to birthright in
it's
this
giving
game.
two sides of the same coin. It's giving two sides of the same coin. Also, Cliff is 15. That's crazy. He's going to war? Wait, do I have all of them out here? Okay, I do.
So, and I also
baby.
think that Clive's argument is the correct argument to showcase for the themes of the game.
Okay, that's fair.
Where Alm is challenging the
status
world's
quo.
the status quo of birthright being a thing.
Yeah.
And then the next game you'll get to play is Birthright.
Is that the next game that you recommend?
Well, I feel like we should humor Manakete.
That's true. Wait, what's the next game that I should play?
Fates. And Fates has 3 versions: Birthright, Conquest, and Revelations. And the order you should probably play them in is Birthright, Conquest, and then Revelations.
The thing is, Clive
I just think it's ironic that I'm talking about Birthright, and then I say the next game you need to play is Birthright.
He does not have named Alm if he knew he wasn't Myson's grandson, but Clive is being challenged in a philosophy that could change, basically. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that he is being challenged. Wait, where can you go, Missy? Okay, she can't attack from there.
Yes.
Okay.
What Shakier said. That's why I think Clive should not have made the rational argument as to why they shouldn't save the village maid.
I want Jay's crash over Fate's story so bad. Wait, is the story not good? I'm gonna go into completely blind ramen. I'm super excited about it. But I've also
that was
heard
Matt and I's reason to play this over Fate was because you might enjoy the story more.
AC. Ooh, 99. I got 99.
Because yeah, if Clive had used a reasonably rational argument about why they shouldn't save her, then Alm couldn't properly argue against the nobility stance that he used instead, right? Which is important because that's like their whole thing.
Right, okay.
Allow me.
Yeah, okay, Ramen question. Do you think that I should play all of Fate's bullshit? Or do you think I should only play one and that's it? Like, what's your opinion on it? Because, like, I know it's it's literally gonna take me, like, a year to, like, finish the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what's your opinion on that, Kevin? And
I mean, 3 Houses isn't better in that regard. I'm interested in seeing 3 Houses next, but I would say you should play Fates next because it at least ties into your Awakening experience. And 3 Houses is kind of an overwhelming amount of mechanics introduced to the game all at once.
Oh, I see.
This game, if you engage with the mechanics of Echoes,
you did the thing.
You'll at least be a little familiar with combat arts when you get into 3 Houses. But
easy pickings, he says.
But yeah, Fates. I mean, I think you're beating Fire Emblem games faster, especially with a babysitter.
Thank you. That's the goal of the babysitter ramen, is so I complete these games faster. What is it, Matt? Oh, I'm scared. Fate's premise is gas, but execution was like a toddler trying to take a bite out of a baby.
I mean, if Matt's about to tell you it's 3 games, then, like, he already did tell you that.
Yeah,
that was a
but,
big
like,
argument to push you to play this first.
Yeah.
Unless he's got another reason.
Fate's story is pretty bad, however, I still hold that you can enjoy Conquest or Birthright well enough for if you vibe with the siblings of either path. I see. Because, like, that's, like, a big thing, Ramen, and rest of chat, is, like, I want to play the Fire Emblem. I've been I really enjoyed Awakening. I have been enjoying this game so far. This is my 2nd Fire Emblem game ever. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the next best game? Like, I probably won't play all the Fire Emblem games, but I want to play the games that people recommend. And so like, Fates is the big one that people have been recommending. But for those that are new here, like, I take a long time playing games because I'm a yapper and I should play the game while I'm yapping about this. But yeah. Oh no, Lucas! Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's bad. That's 8 plus 8.
I think it's fine.
So,
okay, we're fine.
Yeah, she'll live.
Okay.
That's the same situation she got in technically in the last. You gotta check your range.
Conquest is top 3 gameplay in the series, but you have to be prepared for it. I see.
Yeah.
Conquest is top 3 hardest game in the series, but Fates has no turn wheel.
I think Engage is probably up there in terms of gameplay. Conquest, I really like the challenge of it.
If you played Fates first, you would appreciate 3 Houses more because it does the multiple routes concept a lot.
Yeah,
better,
what
but it's
Ramen
also
said.
Okay. I see. I probably will play Fates. I probably will.
Yeah. The question is, how much Fates do you want to play?
Yes.
The thing is, right, I would say that Fates is...
Oh
like,
shit, she killed a guy.
by itself, one story of Fates is kind of an incomplete story. You can say that ending is an ending, right? But I remember finding Conquest's ending very unfulfilling. I actually have never played Birthright to completion.
Oh really?
Fun fact.
Oh.
I played, like, I think half of the chapters.
Oh.
Totally ramen. But I am under the impression that Birthright's ending is also not great. And then Revelation, like, here's the thing: all these stories are not good stories,
right?
But Revelation's kind of a revelation. Revelation's the fucking religious, the Bible. What are they called? I don't know.
The book in the Bible.
Yeah. Revelation at least ties together what's the actual stuff going on in the story.
Okay. Didn't even finish Revelation. I got too tedious to go through. I think the best way to play Fates is to play the pre-route split inside with the route. Oh, the siblings you like more? Okay.
I wasn't sure if there's a correct term for that, ramen. Like, okay, I know it wouldn't be the word addition. But I was like, is there a proper word I should be using when saying Revelations? It's not an addition of the... You know what I mean? Thank you.
Oh man, poor Scythe. Hi Yaka! Revelation reads like a 10-year-old writing fanfiction to me. Oh no! What's your res? Res 8. What's your defense? 5. Ooh, that's pretty strong. What do?
Anyways, so it's for that reason that I'm kind of split, because I do feel like it does make sense to play all 3 Fates games, or even a couple of them, because I didn't even play all 3, right? But yeah, it's like, if you want closure on the story of Fates, you kind of need to play Revelation.
I see. Whoa, wait, that's new! I've never seen that before. What the frick?
Oh, Gigantify?
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. I don't remember where. Maybe not. Anyways, that's my reasoning for why you would want to play more Fates.
I see.
But time-wise, should you play 3 of the same game?
Yeah.
You get to use different units. Yeah, I guess you'd have to see how you feel.
Yeah.
Playing the game. If you had fun, and the bad writing of the story doesn't bother you, then you should play more Fates.
Aw. Oh, Bioshock, thank you for gifting a sub to Kyle! That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So kind.
Hey, that's not true, Ramen. Engage has Anna. Except, wait, no, they made Anna a child for some reason, so never mind.
No.
They don't have
Wait,
Anna.
what?
I just remembered that.
What am I gonna do here? And Lucas.
Thank you, Geo.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Kirsten, did you play Awakening?
That's why for a second
did
I was
play
like,
Awakening.
oh yeah, they have Anna. Anna, my first Fire Emblem Awakening wife. But no, they turned her into a child.
Yeah, I did play Awakening, Shake Your Smile. I did play Awakening. It was the first Fire Emblem game that I ever played. And I really enjoyed it. I'm very glad that that was my first Fire Emblem game. It was very good. What do I want to do here?
Oh yeah, and you can play Fates with the game mod.
Oh, true!
An interesting first playthrough, but like, I think you should.
Oh my god, I missed. Fuck. Forsyth's gonna die.
Forsyth have an orange?
He does not have an orange.
Okay, so look. What if you had Lucas attack the Cav on the right?
This guy instead?
Right. You're
Oh. Fuck. This guy.
yeah, like that. Okay, he doesn't do it.
Fuck, I was really hoping Cliff would fucking... Ugh!
Check how much damage Python does to the low health. I don't know what that is. A paladin? Oof, not a lot. What about the other guy?
Oh. 13.
4 damage? Okay, which is not enough combined with Lucas. That's
Yeah.
annoying. See what you can do about that shaman first on top.
I could use Faye to heal Forsyth. It's just Faye's in a very precarious situation herself.
Ramen, Fates doesn't prevent the siblings in the original game.
Wait, what? I actually just finished my OG Gaiden playthrough last
No,
night.
Satara, there's a
It
game
was pretty
mod
cool
for,
seeing everything change in
Fates.
SOE. Oh, that's awesome! Your OG Gaiden playthrough. Gaiden. I never know how to say that name. Gaiden.
Ramen, in one of the DLCs of Fates, there's an entire dialogue between Corrin and Leo where this is a free translation, I think. There's an entire dialogue between Corrin not knowing whether or not she should call Leo bro or her brother or her husband.
What?
That's an entire
What?
like conversation they have,
What?
and she is like giggling and laughing about
What?
it. That is a real conversation from the Japanese version of Fates.
I see. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, what Shakier said. But I'm saying that is in the game in terms of like, are you able like? It's not you're not disabled, even without like a game mod.
I see, I see.
Everyone must stand for something.
I need that raw reaction. Okay.
My senses feel
Oh god, I'm worried. Okay. Should I put Faye? Should I heal Faye, basically? Like, have Faye run away and then heal Forsyth there. What do you think, Kevin?
You could do that. Although I would have her run away into a forest, because you're basically moving her in range of 2 units anyways. So at least move her
Like
into
here?
a forest tile in range of 2 units.
Like right
there,
here?
yes. Because like she's blocked on 2 sides at least here. So they'd have to
Right.
wrap all the way around her. But yeah, my point, Ramen, is just being that if the game mod, like the game mod would have to disable that to begin with. it just comes down to whether or not Manakit or whoever writes the characters felt like writing more characters like that.
Oh my god, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Oh, so it's Corin. That's Corin's
Oh, it's a different mod. Oh, thank you, Geo.
Oh, thanks, Geo, for letting us know.
Got it.
Oh man, do you think I could crit? 3%?
No.
No?
But you could always go for it. There's no reason you can't go for it. Besides, Foresight can finish it off.
Oh yeah, Foresight can
I guess the
finish
reason to not go for it would be to put him in a forest tile. Oh, and you know what? Forsyth could have one-shot it anyways. That's why we always check what our other characters can do.
Oh, crap. You're right.
Because no,
so
Forsyth
right.
did 5, so
right.
the damage from Python was a waste.
You're right.
Yeah, definitely get Silk out. Check the enemy range to see how far out she needs to go. Very smart, because yeah, notice that enemy range changed.
Yeah.
Because she was blocking the enemy's movement before.
I kind of like Gaiden. SOV used to be considered a weird black sheep in the game series, but by this point so many other FE games have incorporated the stuff that they made weird. Like 3 houses, the spell lists per character, magic costing HP FE8, and monsters who and 2 Lord Split root splits, Radiant Dawn, and has a tier 3-tier class system. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I guess I will wait here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Poor Lucas. Okay, Faye. Oh, nice! Nice, nice, nice. Nice! Okay. Okay, Faye. Oh, it's always Faye. It's always Faye. Yes, Faye! Yes! Oh, come on. Yes! Yes, Faye! Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Thank god. Wait, he didn't attack.
Now, remember what I said about the forest?
Yes.
That probably helped.
I see, I see. Okay. Okay. I still can't kill him. Okay,
Yo, French cheese.
Hello, French cheese. Let's go dodge tanking. Hi, Mountain Dew. How are you? Oh, and thanks for the follow, French cheese. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The wildest thing about OG Gaiden is clerics can't gain EXP by healing, only by combat. Oh. That actually sounds awful. Like, that does not sound like a fun time to me. That does not sound great. Oh my gosh.
Generally speaking, I do think you recognize terrain advantage moments. But I think you were focused on those 2 calves being what Faye was running away from in that instance.
Yeah.
So you didn't recognize that if you ran away, you would just be running her towards more cav units that would attack her.
Yeah.
And so it's better to just kind of stay put and accomplish the same thing in the forest.
Right. I could
with your flanks protected by your allies.
kill that guy. This guy I don't know what to do. He's messing up Lucas. He's fine. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Mountain Dew. Thank you. Man, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of like... Well, there's only one guy down here, so let's deal with this one guy first. Like, we could get... Wait, where can Alm go?
That was very good ordering logic.
Well, Alm can't really do anything unless I move him up.
You should look at the units that can only reach that unit that you're trying to pick off first.
This guy?
So, like, for example, Silk. Silk can't do anything in this combat besides attack that unit or heal Cliff. So you should see if she'll be useful at all in this scenario or in the healing cliff scenario. Because those are the only two things she could do with her turn.
Why would she heal Cliff? Did heal Lucas?
Well, Lucas is too far away unless you have him retreat.
Cliff is also too far away, is he not?
Oh, I was looking at Luthier.
Oh,
my bad.
Okay. I was very confused of what you meant.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
I meant Luthier.
What's your damage?
Very well.
What can you do? Oh, that will kill me.
Well, you could do it from a tile away, so you don't get
true.
hit.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Wait, what's your range? Okay.
You could also do it from a tile away that doesn't put Luthier in enemy range.
What?
You could move him down instead of up, or to the right. Like, so move him into that forest tile. So that no matter what happens, he will never... This is very minor, but...
I was about to say, that seems very nitpicky.
Yeah, but in other situations, that could matter.
Don't trifle with me.
The point is just to get him out of range of other units at the same time as attacking.
Let me see.
It doesn't really apply here, but it applies generally.
What is Cliff's, what can you do
For the record, I think you're going to be able to just wipe the enemy team right now anyways, so it doesn't even matter if you have a healer healing. Yes. That guy you're targeting on right now, if you look at, well, not anymore, but
yeah, well, this guy,
screen, yeah, you could see he was weaker to physical stuff than magic stuff.
Wait, can you repeat that?
He has a lower defense than resistance. That's something to make a note of when choosing targeting.
Okay. Hi Blake, welcome back. I'm trying to think who should kill what. Like, to have Lucas
I think Cliff in the forest makes sense.
Like here. And attack this
Actually,
guy.
I'm gonna walk that back.
Yeah, I know, because like I think Lucas can't attack this guy. Yeah, Lucas can't attack this guy because of the res or the defense.
Well, no, that guy's the reverse. That guy has higher res than defense. Or are you saying that Lucas's res is so low he'll...
Yes, his res is low because he'll take a lot of damage, is what I'm saying. Like,
you should see what your people furthest away can do first. So see if Alm can even reach the enemies.
No, he can't. He can't. Well, I checked already. Alm can't reach them.
And then what about Claire?
She can reach this guy.
Claire can reach that guy and only that guy. So we should see what she can contribute to that at least. So she can contribute 4 damage to that guy. Okay, cool. We back out of... Oh.
Well, there's nothing else she can do. Like...
Oh, she crits it. Well, yeah, but we can see... Because, like, maybe there was no point in bringing her here and putting her in danger.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine because, like I said, you will wipe the enemy team this turn if you do everything well. But it's a good habit to be like, okay, if I need to use her, I'll know she's able to do that.
I see.
But it might turn out that there's another unit that can just one-round that enemy, and moving Claire up here actually puts her in danger for no reason. But that's not going to be the case here.
Of course I can do much more damage.
Yeah, and they can also only reach this guy, so you may as well bring them in to fight this guy. That frees up all your closer units. It also frees up... Oh man, he got to 99, that's annoying.
That is annoying.
Oh, well.
My god.
So you can attack that guy from a little bit further away so he can't counterattack Python.
Can you try with
Yep, I'd do that. Doesn't matter if you use Python or Gray. You'll wipe.
This! Yeah! Yay! Hi, Kim! How are you? Happy Monday.
Yeah, what Jokester said, are you absorbing?
Absorbing.
Check before you do that.
Check what?
Check Lucas. Can he reach? I assume not.
No.
No, okay, cool.
His movement mood sucks.
Yep. You'll want to check to see. That's fine. So you want to check to see who can most efficiently kill, like, in case you can't kill that other guy without using Cliff on that other guy, but you should be fine.
It's fine. Look! Cliff, level 15, he's already level 7. Okay, Tobin hasn't done anything, so I'm just gonna make him attack this guy, because he's done nothing. All fucking level. Oh, and he missed! Look at that. Funny detail about that, actually. Lucas and Alm have the exact same move for... Really? Mm.
Yep.
1.
So you are leaving her in range of that guy if you do that. Yeah, so you actually can't wipe them this turn.
No, I can.
Check what Clive can do.
Because Clive.
Oh, I guess Clive can, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna kill him.
Alright, then yeah, you could heal. You could heal first, so she gains the XP. That makes sense. Or you could kill with her.
Yeah, I was about to
Or not
say,
kill,
she could...
attack.
Like, she's got 56
I don't know what gains you
experience.
more experience, but yeah.
But, like, oh, the miss is pretty high on Nosferatu, though.
Yeah, and you could heal for guaranteed experience. So I would say that healing's your best bet.
Like, heal myself?
Heal anyone.
Oh. I'm gonna give it to Cliff. Oh, he
it feels
starts
like
at 5,
by the way, it feels like everybody has that exact same move in this game, pretty
What?
much.
What?
4.
4 movement speed?
Yep.
I really don't like the movement speed in this game because, like, it seems
I wish they were a
really
little more varied.
restricting. Yeah.
And they do vary as you promote, I guess, but it's at the beginning it feels very annoying that all of your units have the same move.
Right.
You could have promoted to more Cavs and Pegasus.
Echoes likes to put a lot of forests and movement penalties through terrain. Oh, I see, I see. Well, we did it, Kevin! The level that fricked me up. Okay, I'm gonna save, because that was scary. How y'all doing? Doing good. Oh, how's the election? Oh, don't tell me, Kim. I'll find out after stream. I'm trying to take my mind off of elections right now. I like lower move games because I get why that's a minority but I get why that's a minority position. I see French cheese. It's looking positive. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's all I needed to hear. All right. One more level, Kev.
Oh, I see Canadian election.
What?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Wait, what did you say?
I was looking at the Canadian election.
Oh, okay. Don't boo me. I'm scared. I've been terrified.
Kim, she said no spoiler.
Yeah, no spoilers, Kim! I'm trying to, like, not stress about it. I'm trying to not stress. I'll look at it after stream. I've been, like, low-key, anxiety been kind of high today. If PP loses his seat, that's actually insane, though! Yeah, we'll talk after stream, Kim. We can talk after stream. I'm very interested.
Take heart, everyone. We're nearly there.
We're nearly there. Oh.
But are you?
Whoa, look at his hair. I dropped the election after 3 seasons.
No, it's Boss.
It's Blake!
Blake!
Okay, but Blake's hair is so much nicer than this Blake's hair.
Oh, by the mother. What are Regalian forces doing all the way out here?
Pray think on it for a moment. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's Blake Sitara. Boss 99! It's true.
No, that can't.
You're a priestess, aye? Other of your kind have tried to cross this valley and seek Mila's blessing. But nary a one of them have completed the journey in one piece.
Ooh.
Ignorance is a pitiable thing. Aye, so it is. Doubly so when it's the very mother who's responsible for your suffering.
Polnareff looked everywhere for the man with 2 left hands, it seems.
That's supposed to mean?
Why waste time explaining when you're about to be dead like all the rest?
Oh. Fake fan, it's okay. I won't tell anyone. Think this Effie is the best at sounding ye old English. Yeah, there's definitely some, like in Awakening, they try to sound like ye old English time, but then they like say like something pretty modern, and it's like, okay, like breaking the fourth wall a little bit. Okay, I want to put the 2 Pegasuses in the... Actually, no, I do want them in the back. Okay, wait, Kevin, I want your opinion. And chat, I want your opinion. Okay.
Okay.
So, when it comes to placing units, like, okay, for the example, the last level, you know how Clive was on the right side with Claire, and the other units were like on the edges. I switched Clive and Claire, so that way Clive was at the top and then Claire was at the bottom, right? Because their movement speed was higher, and though I'm placing them technically further away, I knew I could move them closer. And so I guess my question is, should I put the movements with high movement speed at the front so they get to the enemy faster? Or do I put the slow units like Lucas at the front so that way they have like a little bit of an advantage of not having to go through like all of this? Like, cause like if
You're gonna hate my answer.
If I put Lucas in the back here, right, it would take him one turn to put him like here, right? And like I feel like that's a waste, and so my gut is telling me I put Lucas here so that way he gets up here faster. But I want to hear
ready for my answer?
Yes, I want to hear your answer.
You're gonna hate it. It depends. For example, if there's an objective on a map that you want to get to quickly, it might be more important to put your faster units close to that objective so they can get to it fast. For example, if you remember in Awakening, the villages you'd have to visit, it might make sense to put your Pegasus units at the front so they can get to those villages faster. I think your logic about, trying to catch up to Lucas. By the way, all of your units have the same movement as Lucas, except for your Pegasuses. I don't know if you've noticed that. That's not a Lucas thing.
Oh.
That's all of your units except the Pegasuses.
Why does it seem that Lucas has really shitty movement?
No, because you're projecting Kellum into Lucas. Also, that's not Lucas. That's Valbar.
Oh yeah, that's Valbar. But I mean, you know what I mean. Lucas in the last.
Yes. Yeah. You're just projecting your memories of Kellum.
I see. This one's really consistent with the writing. It's just better than usual. I see.
Yeah.
It depends on your strategy.
Yeah, Frenchie's same.
On maps with the time limit. Okay, I see. Aw, man, Chat, I'm glad you answered the question, but I was hoping for
an answer that's just
one size fits all, so that way I know I feel, because I feel like in this, like in Awakening, I feel like even if I make a mistake, I get punished, but not so harshly. In this game, I feel like if I make a mistake, it's just game over and I have to restart the level from the beginning, And so...
Well, you have turn wheel for that.
I know, but
and that was also intentional, remember? We intentionally have set it up to be more punishing to you. Because, yes, in previous... in playing Awakening, when you made a mistake, because you're playing on casual, you didn't get punished. And so you didn't have to learn how to play the game more safely. So of course it's gonna feel more punishing. And you have to do it more often because you have to review your work. It's like taking a test and then getting told that was the wrong answer after the test and self-grading it,
I don't want to take a test. Bah! I am a sheep. Your co-host said really depends on the map and enemies. You have the right idea. High move can be put in the back for reasons, but the map is okay. I see. If there are a lot of
I
bow
would say
enemies,
that your decision on this map is
away
probably correct, by the way, to put your slower units at the front and your Pegasi can just catch up.
Okay.
I think that makes sense here.
I see. Effie do be like a math test. It really does feel like a test. I don't like being tested.
Yeah, the bow thing is also relevant.
That
like,
makes sense.
Sometimes your positioning should be based more on what types of enemies are nearby, rather than how can you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Sometimes someone else might want to be at the front because they're going to have a good matchup for the first units to encounter.
I see.
Rather than anything to do with their movement speed.
I'm ready for anything.
Wait, can I climb this? This looks like a mountain.
The Pegasi can, and I think in this game any unit can climb it one tile at a time.
Oh, that sounds like
but
ass.
not efficiently, and it's probably not worth it.
Okay, I will not do that.
But maybe the Pegasi can, I don't know if
At your service.
Oh, they can.
Patria and Pala can. I don't know if they're gonna have a good matchup into the boss up there though.
Well, they can.
But they're
hang
pretty
out
safe
here.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty. It's a pretty good point where they have range and nobody else does.
I see.
I press X right now.
Oh, oopsies. Oh shit.
Usually Pegasus Knights are pretty weak, so they're, even though they have insane movement, they're not usually great at like taking advantage of that movement to pick off enemies, unless you have a really good matchup into them or you put a lot of investment into your units.
I see.
But yeah, that's the trade-off.
I see.
So did you check what the that purple-haired unit does?
Yeah, they explained it. Did they not?
Right, but do you want to check what she like attacks with?
Teleportation?
Something magical.
Yeah.
And you
That's
just
what-
put Valbar in range.
Well, that's why I put Valbar in the woods.
So, you know, I'm gonna give you this. It was only mentioned once, and I only reminded you of it once. But magic does ignore evasion from the tiles.
Oh, aw. Well,
I like where your head was at.
Okay.
That's fair. But it might have been better to just leave Valbar out of the range.
Okay, okay.
Technically, Genny could tank in place of him, right?
Yeah.
Genny.
I'm wondering, maybe I'll leave the girls up here.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, Valbar. Use the woods, Valbar.
As you can see.
I see.
Remember how I told you that even though res on Valbar doesn't make a lot of sense,
Yeah.
that it might make a lot of sense for you in particular? The first instance of it coming up has happened.
I see.
Save Valbar 2 health.
Yay! Go Valbar. We killed her! Thank you, Virion.
Did I get strong?
That's Leon,
I
not
know.
Very.
I know.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Do I have a healer here? Genny. Okay, maybe we'll get... Oh wait, what's our range for Celica? Okay.
Celica should be able to fuck him up, right? Doesn't she still have the buckler or shield or leather shield?
Yeah. Okay,
I'm trying to remember whether or not there's ever a reason to not use Plentitude. Obviously, it doesn't matter there because you were at full health already. I'm thinking that I'm thinking Plentitude means you can't double. That's my guess.
Oh, you
I
can
don't
still
remember.
attack from here.
But yeah, she's got magic.
Virion and Leon are from the same continent. Oh, are they really? Do you think they're related? These are strong. My sister and I have an in-joke wherever anytime something is just short of working, we just Fire Emblem math. That's good. Actually, that is so good. Because that's one thing I've learned from this game, is that there is some bull crappery going on with the math in this game. And it does not make sense whatsoever.
You know it makes sense when I can consistently tell you how much damage something will do just by looking at the stats.
I like to ignore
It's just that you're not tuned in on that.
I like to ignore
That's fine.
that.
I'm not going to make you pay attention to the numbers. But it is there.
Or are they really 1,000 years apart in terms of age? Okay, let's see.
Well, yeah, that was what Matt was talking about before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Matt did mention that before. Man, I missed! That is... See, that's
fine.
Fire
Baldur
Emblem
can
math
finish it off
right there. That's Fire Emblem math. Okay.
Do you want to check how they fare in this matchup
Yeah,
against
that's what I'm wondering.
his revenants and stuff?
Like,
It might be okay. They are kind of trash enemies, right? After all, I would check how how much damage you take from the more scary guy.
Oh,
like the guy who isn't a terror. Okay. Yeah, so I'd say you can actually take that with Pala. And besides, that enemy only has 5 attack and you have 6 defense.
Oh.
So it might have even been a reasonable idea to move her into the range of the enemy so that she can get counterattacked by all of them. Or so that all of them can attack her, but I don't think it's a huge deal.
Wait,
you can trade with Pala to take the javelin and use it yourself.
But then she won't have a weapon.
Pala has a lance by default. The javelin is an equipped item that lets her use it at a range. So now you can attack from a range with her too.
Co-host Kev, does SOV have one RN like Gaiden?
I am unsure. I feel like it has one RN. But that is really a Geo question, or even a Manakey. I guess you don't know Manakey because you're new here. I don't know the super in-depth mechanics of Echoes in particular.
I see.
Because I only played through it once.
Oh, only one time?
Yeah.
Is there a Fire Emblem game that you haven't played that you would like to play?
I was saying earlier, I haven't actually finished Birthright.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is that something you would like to play?
I haven't actually finished Engage, but I played 7, Blazing Blade, Sacred Stones, Awakening, Conquest, Revelation, 3 Houses, except for the Blue Lions path in 3 Houses.
Oh man.
Because there's 4 paths in that game.
I see.
And then Engage. Yeah, that would shake here. Here, I'll look it up.
Yay! Played every single Fire Emblem game, like every path, everything. Oh, shake your smile. How long did that take you? Ooh.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah, you're correct. It's 1 RN.
1 RN.
If it isn't Kamui.
Kamui.
I normally don't give a tinker's damn what folks think of me.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. For some reason, you know what, Shake Your Smile? For some reason, I thought you played them back to back. I don't know why I thought that. There was no indication in your sentence that you did that. Just in my mind, it was like, oh, Shake Your Smile just played Fire Emblem for like a year straight, nonstop. I don't know why my mind went there.
Yeah, I mean, I just listed out like 8 games, but that was across like... That was since like middle school. It's been like 10 years or more since I started playing Fire Emblem.
I see. I don't know why in my mind I was like, yeah, everyone just plays Fire Emblem back to back to back.
No, that's just you, because you
Yeah,
learned
that is
about it a
just
year
me.
ago.
You're right, that is literally just me. 20-ish games? Oh shit, that is a lot of games. See, that's crazy that I've never played a Fire Emblem game. Like, there's so many of them. Like, how have I not played one of them?
I mean, I know the answer. You said it yourself. It didn't seem like your type of game.
You're right.
And, you know, I told you it isn't as scary as it looks. And it's not.
Yeah.
Especially more modern Fire Emblem titles. Older Fire Emblem titles are a little more harsh. You know what we should play next? We should play Thracia 776.
What's that?
That would probably be a good next title for you.
What's that?
It's a good game.
Uh-huh.
It's actually the perfect game for you. I think you'd love it.
You think so?
Of course, and I wouldn't lie.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. I missed.
That's fine. Now, trade the javelin away. Attack the other guy, not the low health one.
Okay. This
Don't
guy.
attack the one with high health. Yes.
Okay.
Because the low health one is going to kill itself on you anyways.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I see. Okay.
When you have a good mashup into an enemy, you want to take as much advantage of them attacking you instead of you attacking them as you can.
Sisters get it done.
Sisters get it done. Oh, okay.
I can read your every move.
Oh no!
Huh?
Okay.
I'm going home.
Only nerds play translated games. Jokey, why are you blue? Jokey always changes the color now.
Sorry to disappoint.
By the way, trading items can be very useful sometimes.
Oh, no!
It's not as big as...
What the frick?
Well. You're on mountain tiles, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Another fun thing, I'm pretty sure in most games, so probably in this game too, Pegasus units, flyers, don't gain a bonus from terrain tiles.
Oh.
So your chance to dodge isn't increased, but theirs is because they're on the ground.
I see.
Yeah, but Shake Ears confirmed it.
I see.
But the Risen should get the tile bonus, I believe. I don't believe Pegasus Knights get to ignore the terrain bonus.
Okay. Alright. Actually...
You should check if the Pegasus Knights are going to have a problem with the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have a good matchup into the...
Okay. I'm gonna move now. Well, did you see that? I literally just checked.
I was looking at the stream, not your screen share.
See? Not good.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
So I'm gonna move them.
Enable his range. See where he can move.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, get out of there.
Here. We should be able to separate the Pegasus and Riders separately. Make the Pegasus its own unit? I feel like that could work in, like, a different game. Like, not, like, necessarily this game, because there's so many things to keep track of. But maybe, like, in
that
an
is
Awakening.
absolutely a mechanic in other Fire Emblem games. Yeah? Maybe not with Pegasus Knights specifically.
Oh, in FE3!
Know about that.
Shake your smile nose.
At least
oh my god!
Units.
Oh my god! Sorry, I yelled.
It's a 53. Look at your hit rate, please.
I know. Well, there's nothing I could do about it. Like, he attacked me.
I know.
It wasn't
but
my
you
turn.
wanted to hit.
But I
that's
wanted
fair.
to hit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm mad.
That's fair.
Because it was like, what the frick?
Got it. Okay. Remember I was saying about taking advantage of enemy turns?
Yes.
You could have Pala attack one of the Risen in a line, and then you could have Ketria trade and attack that one And or actually, yeah, you could just attack that. Is what I meant to say.
You get mad now. I love it. Yes. J big angry. Me too, Hank.
No.
Oh.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't need perfect efficiency.
Yay.
Fine.
With dismount lets you dismount all mounting units except FV4 where you can only one character. Only one character can. That's interesting. Wait, what are you? What are you? Res 6. Defense 7.
I guess a shorter way of explaining the Fire Emblem games I've played is I've played every game since Fire Emblem 6.
Okay.
And that I haven't, there are some routes on some Fire Emblem games I just never played.
I see.
No, I never have, Shakier.
Put May there.
Yeah, I intended to play Thracia 776 for a long time, but I've just never gotten around to it.
What game is that?
It's a very easy game.
Is it a Fire Emblem game?
Yeah.
Great. What did you say? Thracia?
Thracia 776.
So is it Fire Emblem Thracia 776? Like that's
I don't
the
know.
full.
I only
That's
hear
the government
people
name.
I don't know its government.
Oh, FE5.
I only
Okay,
hear
thank
people
you.
call it Thracia 776.
Okay,
So I would assume that it's not called Fire Emblem Thracia 776, but maybe that's just because it's a mouthful.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure. It is indeed its government name. Okay. Cause like, oh my gosh, no, Bella. Cause I was wondering, cause you know, I was confused. When you said Shadows of Valencia and Fire Emblem Fates, because I thought they were, or not Fire Emblem Fates, Fire Emblem Echoes, because I thought they were two separate games, but the full government
that's just part
name,
of its full government name.
yeah, the full government name is Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia, so that's why I was wondering if Thracia 776 was the government name.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Shit. What was that? Okay,
He's strong. He's strong.
ACE.
I have the DS cart for Shadow Dragon, but I didn't finish that either.
Okay, I'm gonna put him here.
I wasn't very good at finishing games. And I still am. I'm still not good at finishing them. I have a half completed Engage, a half completed Birthright. I'm not good at finishing things in general. That's not specific to games.
That's true. Ooh! Yay, Celica! Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, that's the first game. That's
crazy.
marked.
Shadows
And then I'm
of
pretty
Valencia is the
sure
remake. Okay.
there's a sequel. I think Mystery of the Emblem is a sequel to Marth's story. Genealogy of the Holy War is that one game like Sigurd and Seliph are from, I believe.
Is the Shadow Sword good on Celica? Or is the Blessed Sword good?
I don't know what the Shadow Sword does, but I feel like the Blessed Sword is probably a lot more useful for the many Risen or whatever they're called in this game.
Fire Emblem 3 is the best way to experience Arcania, and IMO the remakes aren't as good for me. Fire Emblem 3 is 2 games. Book 1 is just Shadow Dragon Remake, Book 2 is the actual sequel. Oh, I see. See, you're the... Seven says you're the best gamer they know.
Oh. I'll take that compliment. Matt said that about me regarding Xenoblade too.
Yeah?
Yeah, the picking up game mechanics thing. Matt was rewatching me, and I taught him how to play Xenoblade on my first playthrough.
That's crazy.
Shakier just said the mechanics of the Shadow Sword. Yo, Matt's here.
Hi, Matt. This is true, he says.
How are you holding up, Katria? All's well here.
Katria.
Katria.
Oh, good. That means
I've been saying it wrong.
Katria.
On the other hand.
I feel like Katria is more oldie times.
You were saying Katria earlier, and I was like, that sounds wrong.
Katria.
Still, I find it hard to believe that we're all the way in.
It is Matt.
The quiet life.
Forge
never
the
lasts for
shadow
long,
sword
does it?
instead. Ooh, forge it. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
They said Valencia.
Chance of
Roll
it.
credits.
Okay.
Stable these days.
Yeah.
How long do you think we'll have to continue all this fighting? I wish I knew.
There's that one guy or gal, I can't remember who's like, I play the game until they say the title of the game. Like the title screen comes up or something. I don't remember.
I mean, I know the recurring joke. I don't know the guy.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy either. Peg Knights are actually from FE1. Oh.
Oh, that I was wondering why I felt so familiar with Paula and
Yeah.
Katria. I remember them from the DS Fire Emblem. It obviously echoes. I was like, I feel like I was thinking of Fire Emblem Heroes, and I was like, maybe that's why I feel like I know them pretty well relative to the other characters.
I see.
But no, that. Yep.
It's over. Be gone.
And that's how we know that this game is happening at the same time as FE1.
Oh, okay.
Second book of chapter 3. I don't know.
see.
Somewhere in the same time frame.
They underperform in Shadow Dragon. Oh, interesting. Goodbye.
Part of it is definitely from
I will discharge
them being like super common
I like her
3-star
pose
units
there.
in
Oh my god,
though.
bro! That's
It's
some
okay. You
mighty
body all of
fine.
them.
That's some mighty fine handful of bullshit right there. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. FE 1 to 5 actually take place all in the same world, just in different time periods. Oh, I see, I see. Thank you, Bowie. Alright, move up, sir. Wait. 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 Here, you should heal someone. There we go.
I didn't check the counting tiles on this, but there's a good chance if you hadn't moved all your melee units first, you could have gotten Leon in range to shoot someone.
Oh, really?
But now you probably
Oh,
definitely...
you're so right! Shit, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I could be... I mean, I still didn't count all that, so it could be wrong.
Four and 5 are in different worlds, are they?
You can't beat me.
You can't beat me. Ooh, a crit! Die!
Was that all?
Okay, and then... You miss... Attack that guy! Oh, I see. And then you can go heal their saber. Oh, I realize I can fast forward these.
Good call.
These are low
Because there's a lot of these,
yeah,
and
there's
they're
a lot
all
of
not
these.
a huge deal to pay
Yeah.
attention to the details of, since they're all going to do 1 damage.
Fair enough, Jokey. Fair enough. Okay. Maybe I'll put... Ugh. Okay. Put May first. On that guy.
Yeah, on a long aisle like this, honestly, melee units, especially since these enemies are so weak, it's not even super worth bringing Valbar to, like, tank shield people.
I see.
Because your ranged units can like leapfrog attack over each other.
Right. Oh, he didn't kill that guy. Okay, you know what? Wait here.
But, like, to be fair, this isn't like a super common scenario.
Mm-hmm.
To have like an aisle, like an alleyway with a bunch of weak enemies coming at you through it. Normally there would be more risky enemies and it would make sense to have some form of base tank.
I see.
But so I don't think you're like expecting to do that is wrong. It's just in this unique scenario. You can play a literal game of leapfrog with your mages to progress down that aisle quickly.
I'm wondering if I should like attack now. This guy. Yeah. Oh my god. Miss! No! Ugh, okay.
Little scary, but you should be fine. You could potentially be down to like 2 health on Pala at the end of the enemy phase.
Okay.
Assuming you don't kill.
Welcome to 1RN!
handful.
No! Shake your smile! Pain. Okay. Ugh. Fast forward. Okay. 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 Nice, nice. Okay. Okay. Yes, crit. Very nice. Bye, Jokey! Thanks for popping in and saying hi. It's nice seeing you. Happy Monday. Ooh, look at that. Okay.
See you, Jokey.
Nice. Okay. And then an attack. It's Celica! Yay, let's go. 70% is really 70%. Most FE games have 2 RNs. RNG is rolled twice, so that 70% is really 82.30%. Oh, so that's why Awakening feels a little bit different.
That's why me, Manakete, and that's what me, Manakete, and Geo were talking about when you played through Awakening.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's the feature that kind of hurts to know about when you know you're dealing with 2RN and you know that the numbers are actually lying to you. It makes you feel a little bit worse when you miss because you know it was actually more likely than it looked.
Oh, I see, I see.
At least for a majority of cases where you're attacking and you miss something that you expect to hit.
I don't know, but whatever it was, I don't like it.
Hurry to the temple. Yay. Save. Hooray! Okay. I think.
Where are you going?
Oh.
And it makes it feel worse when you get hit by an enemy.
I see.
You never notice the hit rates though, so it hasn't really impacted your experience anyways.
Oh yeah, she left. Hello, left.
Yeah, I think was it Geo who mentioned
yeah,
they'll leave
Geo
when
did
you're...
say that. Yeah.
Go get
Forgot
them back.
about that. Okay. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll save. Alright, this is a good place to end stream, chat. Good place to end stream. I forgot they did this. They just dip. They're like, okay, bye. No more. Okay, let's go... Let us go raid, chat. Let's see who's
See you guys in a
live.
couple weeks. I hope you have fun with co-host Steel Rotom.
Yes,
next
my
time.
babysitter next week is Matt, Steel Rotom. For those that are new here, Kev and Matt rotate on who's babysitting me in Fire Emblem. So it'll be Matt next week. So yeah. Exciting.
I had a fun time, and I'm impressed. You're doing better.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're absorbing a little bit more.
Thank you.
You're getting better.
Yay.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, chat. We're gonna go raid Kate Rosalind, because Kate Rosalind raided us last week, and so I want to return the favor and go raid back. So they are playing Pokemon Shining Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl right now. So we'll go say hi. It looks like they're doing a shiny hunt. We'll go say hi. Thank you all for coming on to stream. Tuning in today. I'll be back on Wednesday for Pokemon Black 2. So we'll have fun with that. Yeah, everyone say thanks, Kevin, for being here today. Thank you, Kevin, for being my babysitter. And yeah, they did only agree to come with you because Celica said she could agree. That's true. So they left.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think Geo warned us.
They
and
did.
Then we forgot,
I forgot.
because you did the Alm path. And when you got back to Celica, you'd forgotten that.
I forgot about that.
You said don't go north, essentially.
We can.
I forgot too.
Them. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Trying to think of anything else. Was there any final words, Kev?
Nope.
Okay.
I gotta go plan Airbnb plans for a wedding.
Ooh. All right. Bye, friends. Have a good night. And I will see you all next time. Have a good time in Kate Rosalind's stream. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.